So anyways.
yeah, so like I had the voice, and it was weird because I came in, I didn't know what to expect, and I did all this shit like, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I watched like Critical Role and stuff,
Right.
and it was like this, like that's like the hidden fucking a bunch of voice actors. But so it was like I did this, like no one else did voices. It was weird for me. Like,
yeah, they
okay,
they weren't
like as
RP.
committed.
They weren't
as
into
me.
the
Yeah,
RP.
yeah, and it was like, all right, that's fine. It was still fun. It was still a fun time. And clearly, I think I actually rubbed off on him some. I could tell, like,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
could
Like,
see one guy start
to. Opened up there, like
he started kind of doing a voice, and he was like, all right, yeah, cool,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Well, this last time we went, Devin's like starting to shit up again. He just brought these two people, and everybody had a voice. So I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
It was so much fun because you get immersed. You get immersed. You should. If you want to play, I'll ask him. He'll probably do it. Like, for real, it's so much fun.
I have to try one.
Like, he'll probably do it. I'm like, hey, man, but he just really wants to get in.
See what happens.
Yeah, just like, can he just try? I'll ask him. Like, can he come in for like one game to see? I know, but
it's not like.
But like to come in and see it, you know,
because
that's the other thing is like Seth's really fun, and Seth is like all the shit is house. Now Devin gave him minis. He had he bought a bunch of little minis, and he has he took it fucking his Pong table and put the TV in the middle, and so he just pulls up these fucking maps that are already gridded out, but they're all animated. It's so fucking cool. It's just, oh shit, battle's really cool. And like playing with like Ollie like always does voice, like sticks really well to the character, and it just, like makes it a thing where you're like, god damn it, I already know fucking Morgan. He's a fucking asshole. I'm not gonna want to do this.
You have to play that.
So yeah, we're like, oh, it's like maybe we don't tell him about it. And someone's like, well, what if you do this? I'm like, why the fuck did you tell him that?
Yeah.
And they're like, Ollie be like, yeah, see, like I being Ollie would like to do that, but Morgan doesn't like that at all.
So he doesn't.
Yeah, so he like we got a fucking in. This guy that we knew staying at this inn, he disappears, and Seth told us later. I've always wanted to mess with the idea of like a business in the game, so I basically just gave you guys. The guy disappears, we find the key. Morgan's like, well, we can't just take it. We have to find him. So we search everywhere, can't find him, and they're like, he's like, can we give this to somebody to figure out who it goes to? And he's like, it's yours. Like nobody wants it. So we get this fucking place to run this in, and then he's like, we should turn it into a soup kitchen. Just give out food for free. So now it's a fucking soup kitchen where we just take volunteers to come in, and we're not making money off it. And like, what are you doing? We could have made. And he's like, well, yeah, no, I was definitely down for it, but like, program's all about like a priest, all about. It's fun though, like the fucking to really get into it. It makes it a whole other level of like you could play D&D and it's kind of fun to be like, oh, you know, roll the dice, all that stuff. It's like a video game before video games kind of shit. But like to really have a group of people that are doing enough to do voices,
that's what I'm saying.
Do all the different.
Yeah, they're all the.
Yeah, not every because they work and that's good. But they'll come in every once in a while and hop in and out. But I don't know, man. I look forward to my fucking D&D night. That's what it's like. He keeps scheduling me Saturday, and I'm like, I can't work Saturday.
Yeah, no, it's like
I'm sorry. I have shit to do, and I don't be here.
Right.
And like they're trying to end it earlier now, but Seth just go on until 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
But that means it's good.
It was, and it was fun.
That means it's good.
But
it's the same as like
it's still just like it's very taxing. You realize that, like, especially if you're trying to do a voice, you're like, 2 or 3 hours in, you're like, oh, I'm gonna start talking because I can't do it. Yeah. I was, oh yeah, man, you know, and then it's just like 2 hours in, you're like, yeah, oh god, this doesn't sound like my guy at all. I just sound like a ghoul from Fallout. What's going on?
Yeah, I think that's one.
There's all kinds of different. Maybe like time IRL.
No. I like video.
Yeah.
I feel like if people.
Yeah. Right.
Especially.
The idea of swords, like,
yeah.
there was so much.
As a kid,
well, there was so much more of like skill to it back then too. If you think about it, if you beat somebody in combat with a sword, that means
this is
yeah.
meant
Yeah, it's
almost
like a
almost
gun. Like,
No, yeah, it's
they
almost
could not see you at all and be
yeah,
dead.
yeah. No, I get
It's
it.
like, yeah, it's like
I get
sword.
it.
It's like,
it's
fucking let's
it's
go.
cool. I love medieval, like a game, like it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
The thought about I tried to a grind game, grind. That's what I get time to play. Like I start playing, it doesn't get me going, and I think like that, like Skyrim. I like and everything. So much, like blah blah blah. I'm like,
yeah, well,
Oblivion, beat Oblivion.
I love, yeah, once I beat it,
man.
once I beat it, it was really hard for me to get back. Well, because, like, okay, I played it the first time through, and I played as my character that I wanted to play, right? I did everything.
That's the cool thing about
yeah,
it.
and it was like,
That's
fuck yeah.
definitely
I was like,
the
which
cool
was me, stealth,
Right.
assassin, guy. Love it. So the second time, I'm like, all right, now this time I'm going to play like a fucking all-out, fucking big weapon, just fucking go in there.
Yeah.
I did it for like 15 levels, and I was like, boring.
Exactly.
Well, it's like I replay, I know what's going on.
Like, replay value is like a big deal.
Right. If you just went through and just played the story, and then the second time through maybe you branch out, but I did everything before the story.
Same.
I would do everything.
It's so hard not to.
Because
I feel like
especially
we're
with
very
like those games. It's from those games that were like when you beat the story, it's over.
Right.
And so you do everything else you can before.
If you're an experienced gamer,
you're like, no. I don't want to like when I don't want it to be done.
Right.
So I'm gonna do everything I possibly can before I get to the end.
Right.
And then if you do that in Skyrim, the fucking in-boss sucks so bad.
Oh,
he's so garbage. Yeah, because you can beat him at like level 20.
Right.
At level 20, it's like
it's not even the game. Not even the game.
Yeah.
Especially in Skyrim, that is. I'm gonna give it like a third. Literally, the main story to Skyrim is like a side mission. It's a side mission
basically,
level.
It's just a long side mission.
It's not even like either.
Yeah.
It's like saying like.
I mean, it's a cool idea. Like the first time playing it, was like, okay, cool, that's cool. Because it's like there was never any dragons in fucking Elder Scrolls.
Right.
They talked about it,
and
so it was like, oh shit, finally dragon. Well, I mean, I always wanted to ride a dragon. You couldn't ride a dragon without mods.
Right.
And then they added in a thing where you could summon a dragon that would fly you to places like fast travel, which was pointless because you could already fast travel.
You had all the. You had like.
It was just like, it was unnecessary.
Everything that
it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
And so it was like, but like, I just want, like, you want to fly around a dragon and just burn shit.
Right.
That would
be badass.
Yeah. So it's like, but like, without doing that, being the Dragonborn was like
being the badass.
Yeah.
Being the badass.
But that's like, I didn't give a shit about being the Dragonborn. Like, the only fucking shout I ever used, I never even really used, was the. No. Well, I would do that one to troll.
I used
the slow. Okay, I did use the slow. I used the slow one. But usually I did the one that could protect walls.
Okay. You're always,
because I was stealth guy, so it's just like, and it was just like, okay, there's a guy there. Usually it didn't matter because I had whatever fucking skill.
The Dark Brother was so better than
Yeah.
Find the kid in the fucking like apartment. Like,
yeah.
Like, just
you gotta kill the Emperor. Killing the Emperor is the coolest shit. It was like, we need to kill the Emperor. It's like, fuck yeah.
Planning shit on people.
Yeah.
Like, instead of stealing, you're planning shit on people, and then the AI is finding. It's such a big change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't. It was specific to that.
Club, being a werewolf.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be a werewolf. I'm a vampire.
I always because I was.
It's so hard. You have to, I mean, okay, so it's hard the.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally just like.
But you find that cave. You literally find that
I just found the cave and just like piss everybody off and let them all hit me. It's like hit me. Oh, yo. Hit me.
Find the one cave.
Yeah.
Pretty. It's a good game.
No, it is. I still like going back and playing it now. It's still really fun because of mods. I don't know what it is.
So
I love Fallout. I really like playing Fallout 4. I still really like playing Fallout 4.
See, I did too.
But something about it wasn't like. I don't know if it was like something about I didn't give a shit about the Sith. Ever synths compared to the other shit. I'm like, oh yeah, they're among us, and it wasn't like like in New Vegas.
See, I didn't like it.
See, I like New Vegas.
So
I like New Vegas because it was
New Vegas
like
expansion. I like New Vegas expansion. I didn't like New Vegas main expansion.
I think
Yeah, under
you go out.
right. Like the bigger desert.
Yeah, like the.
And then you have the one where you're in the house. Basically.
Oh yeah.
You have one. Big desert.
I like. They never really did anything with after the main story. Right? Main story, you beat it. They never expanded on it.
Main story was literally fight.
Yeah, and they never expanded on it.
Everybody fighting.
Because I always wanted to see what happened after
and
that.
You can either fight for the Legion, fight for
RC or you could fight robots. So I did the first time. Yeah, but they were just so.
They were ass.
But
like their armor and shit like
I still think the best one to do to fight for the NRC, you could fight the Legion guy, get that guy's shit.
The Brotherhood trash.
Yeah.
Brotherhood arc was so trash. Brotherhood arc.
Four.
Was like, yeah.
3 and 4. 4 was good too. I like it.
4 I don't like that's.
It was kind of.
It was like instead of it being like Brotherhood, it's like.
Instead of, like you had to go through.
Right.
Maybe that was
No, that's part of it.
Well, no, but I mean maybe that was like something I didn't like.
You either turn the Brotherhood.
It was like they make sure that you go through, have to touch on all the factions.
Right. Have to. Yeah,
And
the Railroad, the Brotherhood, and
then like now you got to make ways. And it just doesn't feel.
There's no.
Natural.
Oh, can I feel this moment? I'm feel this moment.
Yeah,
it's like literally from the start after like the beginning mission stuff like that. Start looking credit towards other factions. You know, and it's so fucking like.
Yeah.
Are you a player? You're a player that likes lazy, right? So and you're a player that likes not dying.
And not. Well, I mean, you're gonna use armor anyway.
Right, like power.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean you're gonna use power. But
right,
they have
I mean
like.
you can't get it, but like best armor.
Right.
Go further, and then like railroad is like I'm a rebel. Yeah, I'm a rebel. If you basically just like they literally have nothing like good for them.
Yeah. Like I don't want to.
And like oh my god, like why is like safe haven thing? I mean, apps from it, right? Like you have the right. You have the safe haven app on the so really just like don't want to like go grind up saving apps, finding like brain of Fallout like work. You don't want to do that like like really. I gave it's so much side quest that comes like special weapon. That was the best game. Instead of the game being like Fallout New Vegas, like people drop stuff, except like you had to upgrade stuff like that. Instead of being like that, Fallout 4 is an RNG drop. Yeah, it's an RNG drop. So it running so like it was based on everybody you ran into like AI.
And then also
the whole game scales with your level.
But
the
the AI or
the
enemies were RNG too.
Yeah, they
are.
are.
Like, oh, they're legendary.
Right. Yeah. And they drop drops are legit RNG.
Yeah.
That is find a better gun, but like it's level 5 out of the vault. But you find a gun better than that gun that you spent upgrading, and it's better. It's better than the gun you really sit there like all your resources, crappy everything, fucking.
Yeah. I don't mind that as much. It kind of reminds me of Land or like.
Like that's everything game.
Yeah, but that's leveling
I'm trying to
up.
find
Yeah,
I'm trying to find the better.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Well, dragon, not like Mass Effect, not like.
I feel like any
all
game.
All of Bethesda's games.
There's always
like that.
There always needs to be the special shit. That's what I didn't like about not what I wasn't super fond of, like Skyrim and whatnot, where I like the idea where they have these legendary weapons out there in the world, and you can get them, but then when you get them, they don't turn out to be nearly as you would imagine. Yeah, like you could eventually just make better weapons, like way better weapons.
Yeah.
So it's like they're cool as a base weapon.
Or what is it?
They look cool, like aesthetically.
Cosmetic. Yeah.
Cosmetically, they look cool. And in the game, people are talking about this sword slain 1,000,000 fucking whatever. And it like I'm thinking like they had the fucking Dawn sword. And I was like, dude, that sword's awesome. I fucking had a Dawnbreaker or whatever. And I was like, no, I don't even just in the game. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I think it was in the base.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's like it was like a sword that like when you did something it lit up. And but it wasn't that good. But I was like hearing people talk about it and shit. I was like, fuck yeah. I didn't get it with my main guy at first. I ended up going back to like basically I played through whatever, and then I played a playthrough. So I did for a while. I was just like play as other characters. Like I made Thor, I made Thrall for a while, and I made Link.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and so Link, I was like, fuck yeah, that's Link's sword. Getting that sword, and I got it. And it was like it does 30 damage. Like, what the fuck? I can't even upgrade this motherfucker because it's legendary. Like, so why the fuck? Like, why can't I still let me upgrade this shit? Make it.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
So
they haven't. They just made Skyrim 6 million times.
Fine. That was the literal argument.
No, yeah, and it makes sense. Like
so many people.
It's just the thing. It's like
the game is being played. Why would you not remake it?
But people still play New Vegas. Fallout.
Yeah,
I had them both.
This is Scott's first time playing New Vegas. He's telling me shit.
What?
Yeah, you know that?
No.
No, yeah, this is Scott's.
I should have told him he needs to get the fuck zone. No, they have mods. They have mods on Xbox. Yeah, he needs to get fucking Fallout 2, and they have a mod.
They
have a mod where you can. Yeah, but they have a mod where you can go between games. Right. Fucking awesome.
No, can you imagine, like, this is Scott's all New Vegas. Like Game 1 is so much different from all.
Yeah. That was one of the problems. I tried to go back to A3. It's like.
So, it's so.
Way, yeah. It's like playing. Did you like when Mass Effect 3 came out?
Yeah.
I went back. I
borrowed
1 and 2.
Because you get the character transfer.
Yeah.
Right.
Not from 1 though.
Oh yeah.
One didn't work.
Yeah. Well, okay. So one
but two to 3.
Yeah.
But
that's how it went.
Yeah, and then 2 to 3 transfer. But like.
It was.
But it didn't matter what you did in 1 by the time you got.
No, and then 3, like decision making, like so 1 and 2 had such a major like. So that was like Bethesda's biggest thing. Everybody loved Bethesda. Like so many options.
Right.
Literally like I think like 1,000.
It was crazy.
It was a big number.
That game sold me. I'd love to go back and play
the amount of difference
in
the game. The amount of difference in the game. So different. It was such a direct like.
Well, that's
like 50-50. It was so 50-50.
Well, 3. There's 3 options. Yeah, there's 3 options. There was there was colors. Blue, green, and red.
Yeah.
Blue,
okay, so neutral.
Blue was your humanity one, whatever. However you stop the fucking...
Destroy the gate.
Yeah, and all that shit. All the guys start falling. Ooh, yeah. Red was one... And all the shit takes over.
No matter what you died. Separate? No matter what you died.
But then at the end, there's the little cliffhanger.
Right, and then they had Mass Effect.
Yeah, no, I was like, he better, like, I for real, like, when it happened, like, I'm like, okay. And then it shows that, and I'm like, he better die. I'm gonna be so, like, let him die.
Right.
This is fine. But it was like, where you had the one where they could sync together. It's like, clearly, probably the best way.
I remember just talking
But the whole thing was, and this is the problem with it, though, is that, like, there's no way they're gonna make their team go through and make 1,000.
Right. Again.
Yeah.
Third game.
Well, no, but even the second one, like, it was just open. It was open.
Okay, so
because it wasn't ending. So you could make all these choices, and like a tree that's branching out, and it doesn't it doesn't have to end, right? Your tree keeps branching. Well, 3 they have to converge to end your saga. So it's like you couldn't just unless they made 1,000 different endings. They're like, fuck that. Well, you still make choices throughout the game.
How does it?
Yeah, kind of. Like, oh shit. I still never played Andromeda. I heard it got better. I heard that it was getting better, but better. Yeah. Like, and that's the whole thing. It's the same thing with fucking early access shit. Like, people have to quit just throwing everything they think out there. And like some games like Conan actually is fun now. It still doesn't, and they've developed a lot. Yeah, now they don't have a player base because of the failing. So it's like, what do you?
How did they?
They were well. I mean, Fortnite was a lot more polished. PUBG, I haven't played it, so like, I just hear about how funky it is. I just hear about how funky it is, like just moving. And that's like if it so like if that wasn't
so it's still
like it looks nice,
right?
It looks nice,
I
right?
mean,
they didn't
just
just
a fucking better.
Yeah, that's fair because I was gonna say like at least it looks nice. It's not like some of the shit people are throwing out there looks like shit. They're like, yeah, well, you know, we have all these plans, and it's like, no, like I don't even want to play it. Like even if you have, there is like wait for this game. I tried to get in the open beta forever. Worlds of Drift.
That's the one. Okay, so is that for like fight for like the game starts to fight like AI of the character, like the game starts.
No. It's not. Like it's a survival. Worlds of Drift. Right now, what you can do is you can literally make worlds for them. Just smart as fuck.
You're developing.
That's so smart for them. Like,
so
you're
creating
you go in there. They say, hey, here's our tools. You create these levels, and then they have the community vote on, hey, what do you think's good? And they probably optimize. Yeah, they'll put some.
Right.
Or maybe they'll just add. Maybe they'll throw shit together. But now, if you're right now in that stage of doing that, when the game actually comes out, you'll know.
Yeah, that's worth early access.
Yeah, that is right there. Yeah, like you could literally, when the game comes out, there's going to be a part of the game you can go to and you're like, this is my world. Welcome to my world. That's fucking cool.
No Man's Sky's coming?
Yeah.
With their newest patch?
Yeah. I was fucking Likondu was playing it. I don't know if it's a game for. I like watching people play it, but I don't think I'd play it for that long because it's all about discovery, and it's really cool.
It's like Minecraft game,
yeah, kind of. Would you build bases?
Yeah.
Okay, because
you can build bases.
Because I literally was just watching it. It was just so much discovery.
You have a mass
Start out. Stars.
Mass.
Like a war.
Yeah, but
yeah. It's like a big space.
Yeah,
you got a fleet.
A fleet fucking starship.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's
where you get it's like you're in a hangar. Start that.
I never saw. I mean, to be fair, maybe I just didn't watch it. That because all they did was explore. They didn't make any bases, and it was cool. I like the idea of just a really chill game. Just you literally you're running around. Like, oh shit! There's fucking hazardous gas. I need to fucking do this shit or whatever. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can.
I think that's.
Yeah, they might add it. But I mean, maybe that's just not the game they're going for. You know? But I don't know. It's fucking like. It's cool. I don't know. I just don't. What game was like that? It kind of reminds me of Spore. But Spore was a little different because you were developing a species, and then there was also PvP, which was awesome. And I loved Spore. And I don't like. Like him. I mean, they found a place, you know. And
they're making money,
right? I think the idea, it reminds me a lot of Spore, where I know, I love Spore. Probably, I was actually talking about it. Yeah, dude. But the thing with that is you're developing
from
and there's PvP. But then at the end of it, when you're in the space, it's just a lot of. There is some PvP,
it's not,
but most of the time, yeah, the beginning of the game was the best part was we tried.
Yeah.
You're that animal,
and you're
trying to
fighting.
That's the best
like Pokemon type
kind of shit. Yeah, that was the best shit.
Yeah.
That was the best shit.
That's what
for sure. And it's like, nah, it was big for a while. I was like, yeah, I didn't realize Devin, that's the airplane. Yeah. We found out that somehow we found out like we were both contacted by the same. Somehow they found out that they were trying to figure out if they were the same. Everybody was the same. So they looked. As each other. They're both in space. Both like Seth apparently. Like it's been hours. And he said he made it. He made it to the middle ring. I never got that. It was
really
no, because it was so much of a grind that I was just like, dude, I just want to go back. I just want to go back to animal shit. But he said he was warping through holes and he found Devin's planet, found his people. Oh shit! So they set up an alliance, and then he spent an hour warping through holes, getting back to the planet. And then the next day he logs on and he gets a fucking thing like help, you come help us. And so he fucking tries to find the warp holes to get back there and he can't do it. And Devin's people die. And Devin's just fucked. Like gets on and his people are gone. He's like, what the fuck happened? And because they interacted, if he never would have interacted, then essentially it would have been on pause.
Right.
But since they interacted with each other and had an alliance, he was interacting with them while Devin was off. They kept going. His game kept going.
Because
so
somebody was
they
off.
Fucking. So they died because he couldn't go back to help them. So he had to start over. I was like, damn, dude. Yeah. $45 for this. We've restarted twice. Once. Probably about an hour. Yeah. Make this a full out, another 15 minutes. See how it sounds, yeah. I don't mind. Start doing it, like, Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday, really. Friday would be better because we're just going to be more drunk and fucked up. Yo, maybe not, though.
Depends on how far we get.
I feel like having Taiwan here might just be a little too much. That's fine to have debates and to have polarizing shit.
That's good.
But Taiwan might be a whole.
I don't think so.
We could probably do it. See if that matters. Yeah. So last. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, he was like, I was like, oh shit, you got a new job? And he was like, yeah, man. Then I was like, what are you doing? Like, okay. I don't know what your first shit was. But made $100. Fucking crazy. Yeah, it'd been nice. Take it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't believe we got 2 fucking subs. Why?
You just log on.
Literally just logged on like, hey, sub. Like, goddamn, guys. You guys are fucking. He didn't even say shit.
Had it for a while.
No, I know. I just need to get the fucking thing because I really want to stream it. Like, it's shitty because, like, Sierra, I haven't even fucking, like, I've sort of talked to her.
I know they keep it time we get on.
Yeah,
I'll see
well, it's every once in a while. Like, I'll either message but a lot of the times me and Sierra aren't. But, just shitty because, like, man, I was like, I had these, like, friends that I just haven't talked to. Because they're not on, like, kinda, yeah. I mean, like, well, it's like Windjam. I think his Fortnite got.
We don't talk, and then we finally talk. So,
yeah.
Oh fuck, man, we talk shit.
This whole.
Yeah.
See, all right, maybe.
Oh my god, you fucking shit. It made me realize like how big, just like us gamers meeting people online, like play game with people. Like, it's just play games.
start a friendship.
Right.
You've
Based on
never
a video
seen
game,
them.
right? My
Yeah.
sister, my youngest, she's a fan of
Roblox. Look,
second youngest fan of
there's an.
baby.
I actually.
Okay, so Caitlin, a fan. Some, I don't know what. She's a part of a chat, right? And she meets a person on that Snapchat friend. Well, basically a chat room. They were friends on chat room, right? I think it was going down a bad path, right? There's they are literally such friends. My dad was like, "So you're pen pals with some chick and blah blah blah," and blah blah. This chick is moving to Texas. Happened last week. She's moving to Texas.
Stop here.
Her dad brought her all the way to Kansas. Met my dad and literally had dinner at my house.
No shit.
In Towanda, from Florida. No, I think they definitely drove.
Yeah, they were moving.
Yeah. They drove to Kansas. Stopped in Kansas. So those two, they're such
that's
good
out of the way.
friends.
That's fucking
They're
out of the way.
such good friends. Stop. So these two, my sister and herself, could meet and hang out and spend time together.
That's
and stay in a
fucking
hotel
awesome.
and everything like that. And I called my dad. I was just calling my dad. Didn't know anything.
And
So
he
we
was
had some
like, guess
company.
what's going on?
Yeah,
right
no,
now?
I was like, he said, oh, who's over? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Talking like it's casually. They're there and the.
Well, yeah, because I'm like,
Me and my dad,
this
we've
is
been on
fucking weird.
no,
I'm looking at him right now in
we've been
front
on
of
the
me.
phone 20 minutes. He said about having fun. We've been on the phone 20 minutes talking how life's been, what's on. And then he's like, yeah, we have company. I need to kind of blah, blah. And he's just like, yeah, they can go. We thought it was weird at first. No, blah, blah. What?
That's awesome, though.
What?
That's so cool.
Yeah, and
That's such a good story.
right. They stopped here, see my sister, and they're still good friends, and boom, they just all right, so we're off to Texas, and my sister has a friend.
She lives in Texas.
right,
Yeah.
that's some crazy shit.
Where did they move to Texas?
Dallas. Alright, so
Nacogdoches.
I think Galveston. No.
No,
Galveston
I think Galveston.
Yeah, I think Galveston. Love Galveston.
Yeah.
But either way,
fun.
yeah. But,
Oh, yeah.
That's a fucking great shit.
Yeah.
I
And
know-
actually, just go, not just
go.
go visit, but a possibility.
So it started off with a friendship. It's friends.
Yeah.
Now it's a friendship. That's a friendship.
Yeah,
You don't just
holy
go
shit.
out of you don't make your
Yeah.
family go out of the way. Spend more money if I don't know, but spend more money.
Right. Hours.
Right.
Hours.
Of their way.
Yeah.
So
they
their
could have
daughter
just hung at the bottom.
Can meet a friend.
For sure, going to Galveston. That's on the
As a
fucking
parent,
coast.
one, try up your friend. Or
She
did the daughter,
definitely.
The daughter
The daughter brought
definitely,
hey, well,
"Can
we're already
you
gonna be
see my
together. Can we go
friend?"
see? Yeah, and they'll be like,
Yeah,
how do you go? Sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're driving for.
What does it?
We're gonna drive
I'm
for
assuming my dad.
15
my
hours
dad
anyway. Why don't we just add another 8?
My dad has to be. My dad's definitely the night at a friend's. I'll stay at the
I'm
house.
gonna-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay at the house.
Right, yeah. He makes sure.
Right.
Protect
He's-
it.
yeah, he's- So that means that they two girls both had to be on the same page. This is fine.
Yeah.
Both of them had to go to their parents. Find a way to make it sound not insane.
Yeah.
This is insane.
And they did.
They're not just making this up.
It was a little bit easier for your sister.
Right.
because-
Oh yeah, my sister.
Your dad was probably like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
These imaginary, these pin pal people.
Especially with that system, both anti.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, then maybe
stuff
it was
that.
he was like, if this
Let's see
happened,
what
like win-win. Either
She
it
gets out of
doesn't
her
happen,
comfort zone.
or it does happen, and holy shit, she's like, you
Right.
know, she has a
It's
friend.
weird. So she's the more you would think popular, right? Think popular people, think popular, think bigger weight, made fun of people around person, right? They out of Megan, Megan,
I could definitely.
hangs out with. If I were to be in high school, like shit, not even nerds, fucking like.
Yeah, that's what's anime. Like those.
Anime people, but like.
They're fucking Naruto runners.
Fucking Naruto runners.
They're fucking.
Naruto runners. They're fucking weird. Shit,
Yeah,
people
that is weird, man.
Fucking weird. Like,
I wish I could be that weird though. You know how freeing that's gotta be to not give a fuck.
right, like,
In
look
high
Look
school.
how much shit they went.
That's what I'm saying. That makes you a certain type of person.
Right.
If you're not a serial killer, either it makes you a serial killer,
or you're good,
or you're a phenomenal person.
You have a
Very
great
rarely are you.
The
I
person
do
has
know a
great.
guy from North who was like football, super popular guy. His whole family apparently was somehow like him.
Right.
Him and his sister were both like the hot ones that ever and nice as fuck. He was nice as fuck the whole time.
Right.
He's nice as fuck now. I'll talk to him every once in a while. He's fucking garbage as shit on League.
Yeah,
But
he's
like,
cool.
but he's cool as shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'll try to carry you sometime just to say what's up and catch up.
I
Like,
guess culture. I guess
I'm that
culture
guy.
is the way to say it. Megan's less
less.
like uncultured. Like
What do you
uncultured
mean by
as far as
uncultured?
like. Okay, so obviously like
That's
socializing and stuff like that, right?
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
like Logan Paul, like they stuff like that. Popular, he would be a right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. I mean, he is, but he probably has been his whole life.
Right, but you take
When he was in high
you
school,
take
he
the
was
things
probably
he does and things like represents as a self, right?
Probably.
Like, yeah, he's a popular kid.
Douche.
Always has been, right?
He knows
always has
he's
been, right.
yeah.
Megan follows like what I say, like I got her. She follows what I say. But he is from as far as he doesn't cut it to make sure he looks represents persona, right? Kate, like me, where she knows what she has as far as life, but she represents herself as understands that like this is what people want to see.
Yeah.
This is what people like expect if they were to want to be a popular person and like be a part of this or
So
be
she like tries to be.
right. It's not even try.
Well, no, I mean,
Okay,
like,
so try,
like
like,
she
try,
she
like,
knows
she is because
yeah
she
she knows
tries. Right.
what they want
Right.
to see and she
does
shows it.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So like that's the difference.
So she's
between-
trying to be popular.
Right.
That's
She's trying to be popular.
Yeah.
So,
Nerve-wracking, man.
that's so weird though that the fact that like they're my sister, obviously, like Steve and I love both. I talk more to Megan and like Caitlin.
But she's popular.
No, not Megan. Megan.
No, I'm talking about Kate.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Caitlin's not. But it's like I.
Six. So she's 7. How do you have a whole school for 2 years? Like that's what I never got. And it used to be like that everywhere. He's 6th grade. Well, I mean, it used to be. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was like, because it's your really
It's
weird.
a transition.
It's your real weird
Right, it's a
transition.
transition.
Where you're like,
We need to see 8th grade.
we need to.
We need to see 8th grade.
We need to see
It's
8th grade.
doing such a big.
We should when we shut this off. We should see if we can.
I haven't.
Really, dude,
Yeah.
I want to see it so bad. It's got to be so
It's
good.
on Snapchat. It's literally
Really?
everywhere. Yeah.
How do we?
Like,
Can we rent it?
No,
We've got to be able to rent it.
Theaters still play. Matter of like the average.
Fuck,
Every
dude.
between like every.
So it's supposed to come out in all theaters
Yeah.
in like a week.
The Jonah Hill movie. Trailer.
But, skater movie. Cool. Let's see. I really fucking
And you don't see it.
yeah.
No, yeah, mid '90s. It's called mid '90s. Yep. Outcast. Yeah, because I can cast. Wait on.
Yeah.
It'll show Change the scene. Probably because you have cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be us talking, right?
Right.
I'll have them set up this.
Right. What we're watching.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
it's just a YouTube thing. We don't do it on Twitch. It's because it's on that monitor. It's the second monitor. Mute the audio. Probably chance. Like as a especially I don't know if you know different not no longer
When we get the age before guys become fit. You good? You don't like get a real feel of like what it's about. So you connect with it. So like right here, you can see that he's obviously gonna try for that gap.
I know those skate spots. I mean, not personally. Many probably know that skate spot personally.
Like, do you think this is like? So do you? Back
We're
to
back.
us.
We're back. Okay. All right.
But like,
No,
so
I dig
what,
that. That looks fucking.
so
that
like,
looks
wa-
fucking sweet.
watching that,
Yeah.
you think that's like based on like so Jonah Hill came
Right.
right?
We're good.
Oh, is it pretty loud?
Okay.
Good.
Say something?
Ah.
No, just talk.
Yeah. Blah.
Okay.
So like, Jonah Hill comes like to the table, like wants to bring an idea.
Yeah.
What you saw. What do you think he's trying to like? Like, everybody knows Jonah Hill's like, oh, he's an actor. He's always been a blah blah. This is watch that trailer.
Right.
This isn't like. This isn't a.
Clearly,
This is a
yeah.
play
We
around.
were like we were talking about. This is like his Bo Burnham. This is his Jim Carrey's 23.
Right.
His what was
No, and
no Endless Sunshine was that.
he's like. Also,
Yeah. Over and over again or whatever. Right.
Oh.
Well, like this is
It's
where he
all
loses his
stuff
mind,
like-
or he lost his memory. Is that him?
yeah, no,
What movie is that?
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine
and
is that him?
Eternal Sunshine of the Endless.
Something like that. Yeah. Was that Jim Carrey? Okay, yeah, that was a good movie. But
Falls in love.
no, yeah, it was like he kept going for her, and she was like, "We're
he
fucking
meets a
toxic,"
girl-
which they
Meets
were.
a girl on the subway.
But yeah, this is like Jonah Hill trying to be like, "Yo, I'm not all for that." But
No,
like,
I- time.
Of the spotless mind.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
so. Actually,
good.
there's so many people that don't know about
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
weird.
that. Yeah, no.
Like, and it's
Carrey,
like, yeah. Because, I mean, okay, clearly Jim Carrey's a funny guy. He's
Right.
shown that
Right.
over and over again. Great. He's fucking...
I mean,
Yeah.
you watched 23.
23 was a hilarious
Great.
movie. It was great. Oh, yeah. Funny as fuck.
Were?
It was definitely a
23?
comedy. Yeah. 23. No, I know what you're saying. To me, it was funny.
Okay.
I literally... Probably...
Yeah, okay, so I can see where you think it's funny, as in like.
Well,
everything
not even the meme of the 23 thing. That's fine. Like even then, I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then like I guarantee when you watch that movie the first time, and I think I was in middle school or maybe early high school,
Yeah,
you go home and you start doing some 23 bullshit, try to make it at
everything
23.
23.
Yeah, you
Okay,
try to
yeah,
you start trying to do that.
That part makes
That's
sense. I
but
can
that's
see-
fine. But that's why I had to look like a fucking psycho in the movie theater because, and I still remember it's the best part of the movie and it makes me laugh every time. He gets the call from the woman, and I think it was the girl was someone else's patient or some shit.
Yeah.
And he goes there, and she's like, "I'm gonna kill myself unless you come here and talk me out of it." And da-da-da. She's about to jump off her fucking window or whatever. And he's like, "No, don't do it. Why don't you step up?" But like whatever. He like talks her out of it and talks her down. She's like, "Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do it." Da-da-da. And he walks out and the next scene. He's walking out of the bottom of the building. He's like, "Yeah, I did it. I felt this sense of accomplishment. No, actually, I feel pretty good." And bam! She fucking hits the ground right behind him.
Right.
Literally, that sound.
laughing,
Spam! And I went, ha! Like out loud in the theater. Dude, it was so funny to me, and it still is watching. But like the first time, I was like, holy shit! And like, I had like at least 6 people look at me, and I was like, like that was funny because he's sitting there talking about like, yeah, I feel good. Da da da.
And
It didn't matter.
yeah.
It didn't matter at all. Just wham!
Right.
And it was like,
That's part of
dude,
the thing
I-
he can't get away from. He did.
right, yeah. But just the fact that I had like, I laughed out loud in the theater, and people just looked at me like that wasn't a funny moment. I was like, that was
See Man on
hilarious.
the Moon?
The cover looks really familiar. But
It's about the comedian.
Man on the Moon. You're gonna have to talk up more.
About the comedian. Andy Kaufman.
Oh yeah, and he fucking
No, yeah, he had to ask.
yeah, he
permission.
did. He did like all the
He had to ask for
the
Andy
method
Kaufman.
acting with him.
Yeah,
and all
and
that.
it,
Yeah.
like was so.
So good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was Andy Kaufman.
Yeah,
to, like,
yeah.
the point-
No, I remember they were doing like side by side
Yeah,
of him
yeah.
doing stuff. Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
that was
so
nuts.
like spot on. Like
That's crazy. Yeah,
especially like Jim Carrey.
and he's like even now when you see him and he fucking does all the paintings and shit, it's like he's fucking artistic. Like he's
It makes
good.
you think, right?
Like he's
Like,
not
dude,
just like
this was like the biggest thing. The biggest thing that I used to like. It's like I feel like if you care about like your existence, right? Like you don't like whatever you want in life. Like don't care whatever. Like have the bigger picture. Like people are raised.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my job. I'm gonna be successful. Blah blah. That. I don't. I'm not judging against it, right? I'm not bashing like. You don't have like a spiritual intellect, open mind. What is your purpose? Why, like you think? Why do other people think? Why do we have these diagnoses on other problems with people have to deal with? It's such a big deal. So like, a lot of people, Jim Carrey had his moment lately, right? Where
it was crazy.
Like the past year,
But-
he had year.
Yeah. No, that's true. Even the past year. But is he crazy?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like other people, right?
Yeah.
Would say crazy.
Crazy.
Boom. Off the bat,
Yeah.
just judgmental. He has nothing to say. I
Yeah.
personally, Clint, a person that I grew
Yeah.
up thinking like was
The guy.
the guy.
He was
like,
your big
a
brother.
genius. Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
He was the guy you
dude-
looked up
The
to.
dude was a genius. Dude, like knew shit.
Clint or Jim
Clint was a genius.
to
Like,
you?
my cousin was a genius. No, not even me. Like it would you think it would be just everybody he encountered.
Was he a
families-
genius or was he just? I
No,
feel
he
like I
is.
don't want to say he was a genius. Like he's not Stephen Hawking, right?
Okay, so
But
like,
he educates
Right, so you would
himself.
think
He
that,
goes
right?
through the trouble of learning facts and
Right, okay, yeah.
fact checking
Right,
and
right. So that's the thing.
you
Right?
know,
You
yeah,
can say
which
he
is
puts in
a
that effort.
really smart. He's a smart person.
Right, you could say that.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Obviously, these guys.
He has, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I thought he hit a pinnacle, right? So good, everything was great. I thought
Jim
that
Carrey
he-
or Clinton now.
Right. I'm
Okay,
still
okay,
talking
okay,
about
okay.
Clinton. I'll do
You're just this.
comparison.
It's same things working for Jim
No.
Carrey right now,
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Maybe
like,
they're the same
I'll do
person. Holy
fuck
shit.
You, fuck you.
Okay, okay.
So like to compare, like he had this like pinnacle of like, holy shit, man, like doesn't matter what decision he makes when it comes to life, he still has it. He is there, right?
Yeah.
And like like life shit, he hit a pinnacle where, holy shit, everybody around him thought he was crazy. Shit, absurd. Why would a person like he was before doing what he was now send him like?
He's got to be crazy. Yeah.
That's what he was. Boom,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
crazy. Gets sent with bipolar. Blah blah blah. All these diagnoses. Blah blah blah. Right? He goes and does his time. Comes out. It's like it was before. Obviously, like that. Does what he did before. Doesn't at that point still have a conversation with the man. Was away from society, caught up that fast, and was able to like catch on, make what he had, out with nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right. Yeah. He had some help, but it's all right.
but he still he makes me jealous. He still makes me jealous. He is able to take certain situations and like no.
Yeah.
Based on him and his own perception of life and everything like that.
Right.
Like, he's able to do that.
He
Jim
just goes out
Carrey-
there and fucking does it. Just
Right,
whatever,
like Jim
yeah.
Carrey had his pinnacle. He hits this point, says, fuck all of you. I've hit my point. I have this, like...
Yeah, well, he made it to the point where it didn't matter what he did. Like,
Right.
he's
hits
Jim
a point,
Carrey.
Can say anything, says anything. Everybody looks at him like, talking about. He's still making life decisions.
Doing what he wants now.
But he's still like...
Yeah.
No, it's
And that's
so,
the thing,
it's so
too.
weird to,
The
like,
thing...
think, like,
from our
What
point
is
of
crazy?
view...
Is crazy just like to us like a different? Is it different? Is that Can we say
Yeah.
crazy is just?
I mean,
different?
there's definitely certain things where now with technology and whatnot, we can see in people's
Right.
like
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
look at a fucking like an actual
We see,
serial
like,
killer's
progression
brain,
here and, like,
and you can see
progression
the
here.
certain
Right,
things.
right.
Yeah, and there's people like to say bipolar's not just in your head. It's not like something where you're like
Right.
you could just think it away. Like it's a thing.
Right.
And that's like when people are like, well, ADHD never happened before, is
Bullshit.
it's just it's like even if it didn't, the thing is all right, maybe
It didn't have a name.
maybe
It didn't have a name.
maybe it
man.
didn't have a name, but the thing is it is definitely a lot more prominent. Whether or not it's kids taking advantage of it to get drugs or whatever, that's whatever. That's a different thing. But it could also be maybe what we're eating now, the diet that kids are having. It could be like not getting as much exercise. Maybe it could be.
That has to be.
That's got to
I
be.
feel like
That's got to be something.
Exercise
I'm
when
sure.
you're young has to be
Yeah.
a major factor.
And like I don't exercise.
I don't know because I was very like,
Yeah.
in
I see.
elementary school-
Well, no, actually,
Elementary school, I was probably.
Elementary school, I still-
I still. Touch video games.
I
So,
did.
like,
I played video games,
Fourth or
but
fifth grade, I always watched.
I was a pretty big nerd back
That was
then.
literally like our thing. Me play video games would be like the person to play the video game. I would be the person to sit and watch. If you get stuck on a puzzle, I'd be like, so much easier. This, do this,
Yeah,
do
like
this.
you were just like sitting back the whole time.
Right, yeah, and I'm like, do this, like.
Yeah. You haven't even
How'd you
gone
not
over
see
here
this?
yet. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
how'd you not see this?
Yeah.
And then so it was like the brains of the bronze thing. Or not that book. Rip, like. And,
I was gonna say my. That kind of
he's
works
a- he's
too.
a-
Kind of works too.
The crutches and guy thinks like he's in a like Triple always imagines like medieval time and it's like
You look it up. I'm not gonna put on it.
Triple. Wait.
Cripple book with time.
Yes.
Cripple.
Boy. Freaking mighty. Freaking Light. Remember that?
No. Never heard that. Actually, I
Right
do
here?
kind of remember.
It's right here. It's a movie. So, right. Yeah.
I don't.
Are afraid of him because he looks like his father Kenneth, like convicted murderer, Max says the stage.
Humble in there, bud.
All right, so the big guy. I'm just trying to like.
Okay, yeah. Give us a synopsis.
Big guy. His dad was a murderer, and then because his dad was a murderer, he gets put off to be like the brute,
Yeah,
right?
like, oh, he's a murderer too,
strong,
or whatever.
right?
Yeah, sure.
And then the crippled boy, like a nerd, like weirdo, blah blah blah. And they become like this team because people make fun of the nerd and all that, and then they also make fun of like dude because his dad, like, yeah. So like they both get made fun of, and like together they make like this bond, like strength kind of thing. Fuck, I forget where I was going with this, and I brought this.
Yeah. No, you're
Such
talking
a-
about you.
Oh yeah.
You're the cripple.
Yeah. I was the yeah. That was us. Though. That was us. That was our bond. Bondage.
That was your bondage.
Yeah, we used to get down and dirty with it.
Well, if we do this some more, we'll probably have
I'm
to
really
come
working my wordage.
The Brandon's in here, so it's super shaky. I don't know why. I tried to fix it.
Table.
I know it's like
That monitor has. When I play StarCraft,
shit under.
it's just weird.
I don't think it's gonna matter. Now just that way. Yeah.
way like people,
Jade.
way we perceive like crazy, like different, so out of context, out of like I feel like it's so these people sound you sound so crazy. What you are saying sounds so
Right.
But is it really that they sound crazy, or like not like trying to focus
We
on
don't
what they're
comprehend what
focusing
the
on?
fuck. Yeah, there's that too. Like we can't comprehend.
People can get stuck on.
I'm just thinking of the fucking thing, the Jim Carrey when he went to like the red carpet or some shit. Did he do the Olympic? I don't even remember him do that. I just remember talking to the
No,
chick.
he was like walking away from the chick, and he was like saying,
I don't even remember that part. But like him just going there and she was talking to him and he was like, yeah, well, I thought I'd just come out and take a stroll tonight. And she was like, oh, so why are you here? And he's like, am I here? Am I even here right now? Because he was like, he could be crazy. He could be tripping balls maybe, or he's just talking about like as like he was like an existential thing of like
such a bad thing. That's such a bad thing. We're awake.
kind of. It's weird to just say, like, whoa,
It's
or something.
weird. Yeah,
Because everyone's like, and
yeah.
now they've already dumbed that down to be like, yeah, I'm woke, and it's like, no, dude, you don't understand, like it already doesn't mean what it meant, what it was supposed to mean,
right.
Like now it's just like a meme, but it's like just the idea of like us all being a society and like
we did that.
why is it so hard for everyone to just be fucking humans? That's what I don't get with this whole like fucking the immigration thing and whatnot. I mean, clearly because there's bad people, but there's always bad people, right? And so like at the same time, we just have to be good people. It's always going to be harder for the good people because bad people are always going to have the surprise. Like you don't know when they're going to hit. You just have to be ready, right? It's the same thing. Any fucking
fight for that. I think like we could try so hard to be like no matter what, focus on trying to be good is the main. We all strive, but right, good. It's like that better, right? And no matter what we do, no matter our mentality is, like things like that, negative, bad, just all of us tries down. It's that like, are we fighting with ourselves? And then because we're fighting with ourselves, like the negative and the bad, like we're all fighting with ourselves. The greater issue, like the people that are weak, like catch up. We're like instead of us fighting with ourselves, not only fighting ourselves, like people weak and lost themselves, so they're they are fighting, like they're defending, right? They're defending what they believe, but what they just matter the fact that, like they gave up on trying to like have
be with.
their own strive, their own thought, like they just.
I mean, we've been since like a long time ago. Like, all right, imagine like how we were talking about Spore earlier,
Right.
And you get to that point when you evolve from animals. Everybody, you have all the tribes,
Right.
all the shit.
Yeah.
Now in Spore, granted, I'm sure you did the same thing. You probably didn't do it diplomatically. Took over everybody. Yeah, fair enough. That's what everybody's trying to do. Essentially, not everybody. To be fair, we have a lot of people. That's why we have the
so
UN
you have a
and
fight,
whatnot.
fight or flight defense.
Yeah, well,
So
like
everybody's trying
even
to take
past
over.
that though, the thing is
That's what I'm saying. So we all have a fight or flight. You can't if you like. Okay, so you're always trying to fight.
we have a tribe mentality still.
Right. And if you
And
can't
it's
beat
evolved.
them, join them.
No, because they won't let you join.
No, yes,
We're building the wall, man.
hey, but I
Instead
mean,
of accepting people in, like the thing is, be like, all right,
I
here,
didn't know- I didn't
why
know
don't we
that
just
was-
do this? Why not just be like, yo, Mexico, you want to just be part of the United States, man? And
we'll
then
help you help us.
yeah, well, it's like you'll just become part of the United
There
States,
has to be, I forget.
and we'll fucking. I'm sure there's like some kind of reason, but the idea of just why couldn't we
Right,
just
the
do
idea
this?
is there.
And then you'd be
It's
like,
simple.
all right, we can help you then.
Simple.
There's no border now,
Right.
So we can help you as the government. We can
Right.
help you. You become a state, and like you're like we'll help clean up your shit. Clearly, there's still gonna be like mafia and shit because it's always gonna be.
Why is it?
I mean, there's no Israel has expanded. Maybe not super recently, but they've expanded a lot more. Yeah. That's why I think as a country, we should fucking cut ties with Israel being our ally. We've been allies with them for a long time. Israel is the promised land in the fucking Bible, and well, not. That's why we were over in Iraq. Israel.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure that we could.
Why-
We'll probably get some of that, but that's not even it. Like we've been allies with Israel forever, and it's like I'm pretty certain, really, like because they're the promised land. We made fucking friends with them, and because the whole fucking holy war is Israel
What part was-
versus like
what part of
Muslim
history
people.
would it connect? Think of like how.
No, not even formed. Like it wasn't
Think of
since we were
Protestants,
formed we
England,
were allies.
you know, like, Protestant- that, like, what-
Even
right?
I mean, honestly, like
There's a
we
point-
weren't
there's a point
like
where we connect.
national
So,
allies
like-
then probably,
so, like, when it
but
first started,
even then though,
see what I'm
saying
saying,
we're
though,
coming
right?
from England or whatever. Well, England was a fucking
Italy,
Catholic. Was like a Catholic,
Vatican, all
and
that.
that all
With-
came from Jerusalem, right? And Israel promised land to the Jews.
I think.
In the Middle East. Actually, I don't. That's bad. But
Well, no, I mean,
But
like,
they've
no
expanded.
location, no
and
location.
like honestly, I fucking figured this out because Devin is like Devin and
Right.
Seth. It's like
Right,
such
right.
huge. Devin.
Yeah.
Dude, for real. No, like if we got him over here for one of these,
Right.
for something like this,
Right,
we're gonna
right.
do this.
One
Dude,
mic. One
like-
mic's all we need.
I would just
One
be
mic.
it's just like dude, for real. We should see how much it is, and if we each pitch in
Just do it.
$20,
Spin it up.
so
Let's
what?
just-
You know?
just
Yeah,
do it.
exactly. What does it matter? We get to do this and have a good time. You know? Yeah, fuck the couch. You can get a couch later. But I mean, but it gets me through. You know?
Right?
Like,
I-
but it's like if we got that, I would enjoy that
Were you
more
there?
than
You know
fucking.
you were there. When Sierra was hot.
No, I remember. Yeah, and like we can just kind of do that. We can just be like, well, like I know I can make it
just
through.
know
I know I can make it through
we
the
grew
week
up
with this much
way.
money.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
dude, for real. I remember growing up and my dad telling me it's like, yeah, it's like money's gonna be kind of tight and whatnot, but you know, then it's like, are we gonna be alright? It's like, yeah, you know what? It's like we're gonna be
We're gonna be
fine. It's like
good.
we're survivors. Like we
And
find
look
a way,
where we are.
and we always did.
He wasn't
It was like-
wrong.
yeah, it's like
Nobody
dude,
was wrong.
It's just
We
it's
just aren't good.
we need to get better. We need to
At-
get past it because
Right.
now
There's
we
a
need
better.
we
There's
need
a better.
yeah, we need to grow.
Yeah.
You know, we know that we can do it at the bottom.
Yeah.
We're starting at the bottom,
We're
and
so good at this.
we're so good at the bottom.
this.
We're so good at the bottom that we need to move up
A little bit.
and just see if we're good up here. You know,
Well,
worst comes to worst, you're back at the bottom.
We've
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah.
We've dealt with it. I think that's the thing. Like, why we don't.
Why?
I don't know.
I know, fuck that.
Like
Yeah.
us.
So
All right.
what are you trying to talk about?
That's just like a. Like, you know,
Yeah, we do. But that's all right because then it just keeps rolling.
Right.
As long as we keep
We're
rolling.
bad at segues.
We're not bad at segues.
Oh, okay. So
Well-
we're good at segues, but it's more off topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so like when it comes to like
We just need something. We might need a third person
keep
to remember where we started.
right.
Because I will do that all
We
night.
get
I
we
will
just come up with
because
shit.
I'll say this,
Yeah,
I'll say this, I'll say this. Oh, this thing. Oh, by the way, branch off to this thing. So,
Right.
and then I'll forget about. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to remember.
It's just like a weird. Like I think about our friends, like how it's deep, right?
Right, yeah.
But then like there's that deeper level. Me and John didn't connect, so
Right.
you had to have that synergy. We had to have that connection. We thought to
Right.
be good. The bottom after thought that would be the thing.
Well, I mean, even there was just fun. Right. Like we just we did.
At one point, we were just on the same.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure,
absolutely.
for sure.
We were definitely like in our prime. Me and you,
Yeah.
like we didn't have to talk to.
And see, that's the whole thing. That's what I wish. I wish I felt more about League, where where I could just be like, oh, whatever, and just do the next game.
Right.
Because like it gets so.
It's a shooter. That's
It
what I was
gets.
telling you, man.
It's so.
That's a shooter.
Well, yeah, but I mean the strategy of it.
Doesn't matter.
in-
that is a
But I mean the
shooter
strategy
mentality.
in League, where because like I was saying, it's like this is why I don't like playing League with you all the
Shooters
time.
don't have that mentality as MOBAs. MOBAs are a strategic, like
Yeah,
think
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Think ahead.
And I feel
Get in
like
this person's head.
like there's definitely
think what they're gonna
strategy
do, right?
in shooters, but
No, okay,
there's
yeah,
also
that's where I'm going. So like MOBA is have time. Get in
Yeah.
this person's head. You can think of what they're gonna do. You can plan ahead. You can see.
a lot more
You
chess
can see,
Yeah.
right? Like you can see what
Yeah.
this person's gonna do. When it
and
comes to
have a pretty
shooter,
good guess.
A shooter is a reaction based. You
Yeah.
have so some depending on the situation, you have a millisecond time frame. Millisecond time frame. It's I can use the same explanation I do whenever shoot. Both are behind a wall. Both behind a wall. I throw a grenade right, thinking that your only option is to peek left, run left, not run right.
Right, grenade.
You have to fight. You have to fight no matter what. It's 100%.
Yeah.
All is in your court. I did the act, right? So you
But the
have,
ball's not in your
right.
ball. Well, the ball's in you. Whoever threw the grenade, that's the ball's.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I threw the grenade behind a wall.
I
Ball's
get you.
in
I
my
know.
court.
Yeah, I know.
Your reaction
You're zoning.
is the rest of what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So I throw the grenade, depending on your action, whether you peek, whether you know exactly, I would say, obviously, top grenade, and you know, like, damage of, like, shit, this grenade's going to do some damage to me. I need to move, like, here. Like, there are variables, like, taken, right? And, like, also, like, I throw a grenade, at the same time, like, that is
Now
such
it
a
happened.
variable change
Yeah.
where the fight that I was expecting to have an advantage of,
And now you have to react.
right? So now it's literally a react first, and that's
And better.
where the
Because that's like, what if he peeks and he's like crouched or
Um,
something, you know?
yeah.
And you're not, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
and like,
yeah.
if you're both equal players and
Right.
you both shoot at the same
and
time,
which an
he's
equal
gonna
player
win
would happen, right?
because
you would think,
you're gonna have to go down, and
right? In
he's,
which
you know,
that's such a big part of shooter
yeah,
is
yeah.
shot first,
reaction, clicks, all
right?
that
And
shit.
then that's
is
where like
fucking-
latency and everything.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
with
yeah.
and you're like, fuck this,
Yeah, I know.
man.
God, that's so.
But that's a shooter mentality.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's not. It's literally not a this
Right.
fucker outplayed.
But that's the whole thing.
I mean, Fortnite
And that too,
when it comes
especially.
to
Well,
Fortnite,
no, I
it's
mean, yeah,
really-
it's, I mean, any sure. And then like being able, like, it doesn't take as long, so being able to go up again, then oh, shit. Like, but like, say me and you were playing, right? And like, granted, it's kind of maybe it's because we're more equal in league skill compared to like yours or whatever. Like, clearly, if I'm gonna play fucking Rainbow PUBG, you're gonna be better than me. So, well, yeah, but I mean, you're gonna be better than me. So, like, if I fuck up, you're probably just gonna be like, ah, he's bad, whatever, you know. Like in Fortnite, if you fucking died, you're like, ah, same thing with Jonah. I'm like, ah, it's Jonah, you know. Like I'll still be like, Jonah, come on, and then he dies. I'm like, like me and White Tree knew it was gonna happen, but you know, we're rooting for you. And
I mean,
it's like, yeah, so it's like, all right, yeah, it's like I understand that, but like maybe it's because we're kind of the same level in leagues where
we can fight
it's
each other.
super. We'll
We
fight
can fight
with
each other on
other,
decisions.
and it kills the whole game, like literally.
We can.
It can't, yeah, because it would be like, we should do this. No, we should do this. No, we should do
It
this.
depends. It
And then
depends.
it's like,
So like, it can definitely be strong point argument for us.
Right.
It really depends on the statement after. The statement after the decision is like a really good statement, and you just shuts the person down.
We say like we do this because of this.
Yeah.
But the thing, but
Like
how often does that happen?
You are good at doing it. Like you were good at evaluating. Like okay, so dragon.
The dragon thing, yeah.
You remember the dragon thing?
Yeah.
All right, so
Because you definitely, it was the right call.
100%, yeah, 100%.
But
right
we
call.
needed
I
to peel
completely
off it.
agree.
Looking back on
thing,
it, right?
The one thing you said that just like shut me down, I was 100% ready to fight that. 100% ready to fight whatever you were gonna say. 100% thing that you said, they like shut me down. I was like, fuck. No, are you gonna? It's like, yeah, but we didn't have to die.
Yeah.
That like the moment you said that, I was like,
yeah, it was like you were right. You were right to start this. Like we need to start the dragon to take pressure off the. But we didn't need to get the dragon.
Right.
Yeah, it was the dance. We were dancing.
The moment you said
we
that,
were dancing right then, and it was like. You were like, it was like you were like either hard committing or you're hard committing on fights. Like, no, we don't have to do either one. We just have to run away.
Right. The moment you said
and then
that, and that's like,
as soon as they back up, we start the dragon
again,
like, and it's like now we make they make
the moment
this
you
decision.
Said
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Yeah,
and that's one of the only things that was like coming back to League that I could retain was at least knowing the objectives on the map. Like, well,
I feel like that's part of something.
Right, yeah. Well, unless they
like
change the objectives,
I can lose my.
They would have to change the objectives. Like, oh, hey, this thing sucks now.
Muscle memory when it comes to I need to fucking do this. I need to do this. But like when it comes to like I should be here during this like rotation. I should be here during this. I should be here during this spawn. I should be here during this. That'll be something.
They would have to change some real hard. Like they'd have to hardcore change.
Right, the game itself has not changed. The game itself, when it game modes, has not changed. Therefore, like I know that.
Yeah.
Like search and destroy.
It's just the core gameplay.
Yeah, like Rainbow.
They've kept.
When it comes to like bomb and everything, you're defending. You have no reason, absolutely, to ever search an attacker. You have no reason.
Yeah.
Your job as a defender is to hold an aim and hold your base. Right.
Yeah.
The moment the attacker plants, 100%, boom, switch. You are now an attacker. The game has changed. Don't hold an aim. You're fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is 100% like something as a game. Just change it. It doesn't. There's no matter how it's no matter what.
Yeah.
Flag.
They would have to add some like
100% have a person defending the flag.
Yeah.
That's an anchor.
If they take the flag, you're going for the flag. Yeah. You're
no
gonna try to
going for the enemy flag.
Yeah. Now you need to take that one. Yeah.
Like
no, I get you.
It's just those. That is something. That
they would have to change.
Now being able to actually play the game, everything like that.
I guess the only way that would change would be, I know I have to be, you have to, yeah, it's like, there's like certain situations, like if you're doing, like capture the flag and you're already up so many, and your guy's returning, like the last flag, and then the other guy takes the flag and you're like, fuck it, let that flag go, doesn't matter. Yeah, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Right, oh my god, so bad. Oh man, I gotta pee so bad, man. Hurry! Ugh.
Come on. Are you gonna go for the fucking flag?
No.
Fuck no.
I mean, if you were like hard all the time.
Yeah.
If you were like hard go.
Yeah.
Like
Like you're on fire. You're fucking Russian gun battle.
I guess really.
And you.
I mean, because you.
Right.
Like.
So, okay.
Even if they take the flag.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll explain. You can't afford it. You can't afford the fuck up. And try to come up with thoughts on exactly. I feel like the video is gonna be good. The VOD's gonna be terrible. Yeah, it's still recording. Video will be good. VOD will be a little iffy.
Like. Well, I mean, like, I could put it here onto YouTube, but I have to do it.
definitely feels like right. You know? Yeah. You ever feel like that's like I know.
Start it. Why not? We do this shit anyway.
I feel like we're really good.
Yeah, we're good, and then we'll just get fucking random people coming here. We can get if we can get the mic, we'll have to figure out exactly that stuff. But if we get the mic, and if we can get each of us get a headset, then we could just have
Yeah,
just talk.
that'd be like
know.
a
Kind of thing, yeah. We'd be like, oh yeah. It's like, all right, we're just gonna, or like, we could just have guests come in like that. Like, oh, we're just gonna have Kyle.
Nobody does that.
bet, yeah.
Hotline Lee is the only thing. Hotline. People call in. Not like a Discord, like community talking. I'm saying
okay,
like
yeah,
people
but like
like
actually
call in
in. Okay.
and like want to talk about.
I mean, the only one that I know. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that'd be cool. I'd be down.
Like I was saying, like very. He has really good. Bigger topic. Very. What does.
Yeah. Well, it's like, cause like I generally usually want to know.
Right.
And if you believe something different than me, I want to hear your opinion. I want to know, and like I'm totally open to changing my opinion.
Right.
But I mean, I
You're
do most of the time.
Down.
Yeah, exactly. Because like most of the time, I feel like obviously everyone has, but for me, I feel like a lot of times people either believe what they've been told to believe through their parents or media, and like have never seen anything in real life. That's the thing with Jonah. Jonah is a person that we know speaks fluent English. This guy, if we saw him on the street, I would guess he's Mexican, but I wouldn't think he was born in Mexico.
Right.
You know, like Mateo or something. Yeah, he's American, but he's not. He's from Mexico, and so he's. I mean, they changed the law when Trump was getting elected. He was going to have to move out of the country here because he's going to get deported. That was just how, and like he couldn't do anything about it. And it was just like, dude, that's so shitty. Like you have all your friends here, grown up here, fucking said you really don't like Mexico, and like it's gonna have to. And he's like, I'm gonna just have to move to Canada, I guess. I don't know. And it was, damn, dude. Like, it's like you're my friend. I've seen this guy. I've talked to him. I talk to him all the time. He's a fucking working, working class citizen. He's a functioning person in society. He's not, doing anything wrong. Fucking, I do more fucked up shit than him, but because I was born here,
okay,
cool,
Right, and I get that.
And I kind of get that it's gonna be like there's gonna be
punished, but you can't say that like as far as it. There are people.
Yeah, but there's always. Right. And the thing is those people that should. The thing is the people that shouldn't be here
should be punished.
Are gonna stay. They're the ones that are illegal here that have all their bullshit. Like they're the ones like.
But it has to start.
My dad's old.
It all has to start somewhere, right? Because it makes me seem like an asshole. It does.
Yeah, because you are.
I can't be an asshole.
And it's an asshole topic, but I mean, like that's to me that's it's ridiculous to be like me possibly being Native American and like growing up like that. It's like so all white people are fucking immigrants, but the fact that you outnumber us and you had guns means that it's your land,
right?
And so you get to make
the
the
fact
rules.
The way that we were both raised, we're both trying to not be segregated personality. Segregated personality.
Right.
One race,
so
one
it's like,
mind.
but it's like just pick. The thing is the qualification of just kicking these people out because they haven't lived here long enough. Or whatever. Like literally, it could be people that have been in the country. I forget how long you have to be in here to become an actual citizen. I think so. Yeah, to become a legal citizen. Jonah's been here.
Right, but
legal citizen. His parents have been here longer than that.
So like if you're born
but
here,
I'll have to ask him again, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's longer than that. But either way, it's like they could. So okay, we'll say it's 6 years. It could be someone that's been here legally, had a fucking regular ass job and everything for 5 years.
Yeah.
Just trying to grind it out, doing everything right, and he would get deported because that's the fucking rule that was in play. Well, that was going to be in play.
Right.
right? So it's like, and that's fucked up because he was playing by your rules to move. It's like if we went to fucking Germany or UK or wherever, and we wanted to move there and
but
live there.
it's so like, that's not like us wise as far as how people can their what makes up everything.
Yeah, but
We took over like so much hassle. I can feel it. Right.
But I mean,
okay, so like you take back like
that's just
Alexander
like
the Great, one of the greatest invaders in and like fucking really demolishing.
do
Fucking,
this again. I have to remember this one right here with Devin.
Right. So Alexander the Great was known for like winning back, fucking see a territory, like boom, we're gonna fucking take.
Yeah,
It goes in like
strategist and everything.
Yeah, like, Crusades, like that was one thing. Like you know, the religion gets over like everything you believe in,
Right, yeah.
and you build.
And there's a lot of times
And
in
if
history
you don't believe,
when
guess
people
what?
do that.
Yeah.
You had the Mongols.
Right. But
Yeah,
he was like
the
known as
Persian
one of the
Empire.
greatest.
No, I mean, but
Greatest-
so was Genghis Khan. I forget who the Persian Empire
Yeah,
guy was.
Genghis
But there's
Khan
been
was
like
just,
throughout the
that was
ages,
just
there's
a
always been.
generation.
Well, no, I mean Genghis Khan. I think took further out. Like that's why there's a
Genghis Khan was most of China's like Green Great Wall.
took over a lot of Asia. Audio cutting in and out constantly, by the way. Is it from it lagging? Like when it lags, the audio cut out? Does it still play? Because it might just be
We're trying to stay here, man.
yeah, like it's because we're doing it off of my my headset mic, and I have the
Has he been watching?
I don't know. I've been watching this whole time. Hell yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, but it's going off our headset, my headset mic or whatever. But whatever. And I have the noise gate on there from when I usually used to stream. So it might be because of that. We might just have to talk up louder. But if it's cutting, if the audio's cutting when it's lagging, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So is it the audio cutting when it's lagging, or is it just like all of a sudden it's dropping off like quieter? We could just talk up then.
I'll fucking yell in this bitch.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
We're this far
And
in.
then the
But anyway, hold on. So while we're waiting for him, it's like bits and pieces.
fuck. I don't know if we can do anything.
I don't know if we can.
We could try like getting closer. I'll try for now.
Yeah, here, I'll
What was okay? So Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was like
move it closer, and I'm moving over here. So
yeah.
now we're just gonna be real buddy. No, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure Genghis Khan took over more territory in general, more land, mass area. Because and like now there's like Brandon probably has a little bit of Genghis Khan in him. Because it's something like all Asians and some
Genghis
other
Khan
thing.
Had a
Fight for every battle he won.
yeah.
And so like there's so like he spread his seed so much that now like everybody in like Asia essentially like the whole continent of Asia
is a descendant.
or descendant.
Right.
There's a chance.
That's
There's a
what
real
I'm
good
saying,
chance
like,
that you're a
I'm pretty
descendant
sure-
of Genghis Khan.
Roman was more like north, like Eastern Europe.
They were Europe.
Yeah. So northeastern.
Like, Asia is all
It might
the way
even been
east.
north. Greek. Yeah, thank you. Holy shit, geometry.
Is Alex? Yeah. Okay.
It's like
But yeah.
below Russia.
Even with that, even with all the shit that we're talking about, there's always been people conquering.
Half the population
Can claim his ancestry.
Yeah.
okay.
Everybody.
Yeah, so not even-
everybody knows that.
Not even Asian.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you kind of got to be part Asian, obviously.
Right.
But
That's.
But yeah, so it's like there's always been
But you think to like how people like where I was getting with it. You like think about like territory rules.
yeah.
You think about territory rules. Like, yeah, there's gonna be invaders. You can't stop that. But everybody like has their territory rules. Like it's just a thing. You're not gonna be even back when we first came over here. Like we had our own rules to be like, this is land of the free. Like come over here, right? Like fuck shit.
Yeah. All right, Brandon knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, no.
But it's because he
that's
took
why
over so
that's
many.
why he was such a great
But he
ruler.
took over so many territories that there's no way that he could actually actively rule
right
without
so he had to
them
leave.
rebelling. So he's like,
Yeah.
"You guys can do it, but you're gonna send
Which is
me
why
some
he died.
shit."
Why he died.
Well, I mean, yeah, everybody. I
Yeah,
mean,
he was assassinated.
pretty much all of them eventually got assassinated.
I mean, if you, most people
Just
were
a,
like,
just a.
all we gotta do
if
is
you were
kill
just a popular person.
we just had
You're
to
a
kill
popular
this.
person back then.
Yeah, we
you're
just had
probably
to kill
getting
this
off.
guy and like good. Like if we kill this, find a way to kill this
Yeah.
guy. Like good.
Even his own people were just like, you know what? Like,
Fuck you.
it's like,
What
man,
was it?
his life looks. It'd be like us looking up at fucking like Drake or something. Be like,
Right.
man, his life looks so good. But back then, you could just kill Drake,
Take his life.
and then you just took his life.
right.
It doesn't work that way
Right.
anymore, clearly. But I'm just saying, yeah, I get it, the territorial thing.
Right.
When are we gonna evolve past that? And just be when are we just gonna be Earth?
We've been over. We've been over this, man.
We need an
If
alien
we
invasion.
get invaded,
we
man.
need an alien
We get-
invasion.
We get invaded by other people.
We
and then
need a
instead of
fucking
fighting,
extraterrestrial threat that makes everybody unite.
Yeah, instead of
Until
fighting
then,
for,
peace is too
we're not
boring.
fighting for space on Earth. Instead, we're literally fighting for Earth. So that
Yeah.
we as people can
Have to
survive.
unite.
Yeah, we as people can survive. We literally all have to come together. We are the only species
that pays to live.
Yeah.
And we don't all, and most of us don't agree to do it.
Yeah. We definitely don't agree to
Yeah. No, I
let
get it.
that sink in.
I get it.
There's no letting that sink in. I've let that sink in
See, maybe
since I was.
Brandon's always up at this time. Maybe we'll just have Brandon
Yeah.
come out one of these times.
Brandon, what are you up to? Come on over, buddy.
Yeah, just come on over, Brandon. Fuck it. Just get on over here. We'll start a whole new podcast just for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even a podcast really at this point.
It's
It's
just more of us talking.
Yeah. First time. See how it goes.
Yeah.
You know.
It's our Thursday. It's a
It's
Thursday.
Thursday. This actually happens every
Thursday.
for sure
Friday.
every Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Sometimes Thursday. Figure why not? This is a test run. Do it with just us here. It's fun though. I like it. This is good shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Had in and outers. Had in.
Yes, yeah.
Nobody
I
puts-
had 2 fucking subs tonight for no reason. They literally, I mean, it was like old, like when I was streaming more,
Right.
when I was able to, they were subbed. But they're like, oh, he just streamed for the first time in forever. Sub. Didn't even say anything in chat. It was like, what the
Just stop
fuck?
by, hit that sub button.
I was like, why did you sub? This is the first time I've streamed in forever. It doesn't even make sense to me. Why? Like, at least see if I fucking stream a couple more times this week, you know? Like, what if this was the only time I was able to stream this month? And then they fucking subbed for this, you know?
Woo!
Yeah. Granted, you know, it's gold because I'm in it, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we need to, like, be able to get into the mindset, getting back to the topic, of, like, not, like, mine.
Right,
you know?
right.
We need to be able to, and that's the whole thing of, like,
That's
the
definitely.
border thing is like, man, why can't we? It's like we're in fucking land. Like, I get that we only have so much.
Political
Talks
talks are fun.
As long as you can respect other views.
That is such a rare.
But
We've
fuck
been through that.
kid-diddlers.
We've been through that
Why
already
not stream
today.
as much? Dude, our internet, it's so choppy, man. Like, imagine that. Like, this is me not playing games.
We
streaming.
actually were recording,
Yeah, we're also recording, so,
so we're gonna try
I
and
can-
put it up on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I'll try to put like the actual recorded thing on YouTube because it shouldn't lag at all then.
Right.
But
We are hot greed. It's not
We
even.
are.
It's not even
well,
greed.
no,
It's a matter of
No,
we are
for
born
sure,
with
though.
an ego. Ego.
that too.
Ego
That's
is
part of it, though.
like no.
Ego
Ego
and
comes
greed.
first.
Ego and
comes
greed.
first. Ego 100% comes first. If you think about like we're born like that's what they like. I don't want to get like religious, but like if you
It's fine.
if
Fucking
you were
no
if you were
holds
to
barred.
say like a religious thing, you're born with sin, right? Everybody is born with sin, meaning that
Are
you are born with sin.
in every, I don't know if it's like that in every religion. But
100% born with sin. Like there's no
that's dumb though. A baby should be the only thing.
a purification of like prophesical like fucking
Now you're just making up words. But
no
prophesical is not a word. Brandon, if you could look up prophesical on the
Don't
internet,
do it,
it's
don't
not
do it.
on there. It's
whatever,
not on there.
like a fucking prodigy, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Prodigy child of like greatness and purification.
Jesus.
No,
He's talking about?
Jesus wasn't even like fucking perfect. They literally talk about like
Yeah.
like he himself like was not Perfect.
Right. Yeah.
You are born with sin. 100%.
But no,
you
you're
are
not.
born with sin.
But I know. Well, I know
like,
that it
meaning
says
that you have
but
an
that's
ego.
dumb.
We cannot live life thinking
You don't have
not
an
like
ego as
having.
a baby.
Do you know that?
Yeah. You don't have an ego when you take shrooms. So I guarantee you don't have an ego when you have a baby when you can't think.
I think
Literally,
you might
all
have
it
an
is
ego.
instinct. The animals have the
Instinct
egos.
You're born
Well,
with
some of
instinct,
them
though. You are born with instinct. Instinct
Yeah,
being
no, that's what I'm
natural,
saying. No, that's what I'm saying
natural
is you're only
characteristic
born
of-
with like instinct. Like when they say like if you put a baby in water, it's supposed to swim. Never tried it. I don't plan on it. But
Oh my god, it's so fucking far.
I think no.
Now-
no, wait. Oh, yeah, we'll have to read this one.
Okay,
He
so
says,
kids
I think
now
kids
ego.
now ego are huge because of social media. That's true. Like 5 years ago, it was so uncommon to make money off social media.
Right.
That's true.
No, that's okay,
100% true. It's definitely gone up because of social media and like video games we're talking about when you're talking about with like how you talk shit on people because they say they're trash. That's your ego.
You see,
That's your ego
see,
being like,
because
yeah.
You can see it. That's
But then
statistical
and
difference.
now we value those skills more
right,
because now there's jobs for it. You can
Right.
stream video games
right.
and all the other things. Like it's becoming more
But
and more
still,
accepted.
Put into so you're put into socialism as a whole. Literally in America, you're put into socialism as a whole. The beginning grade when it comes to learning. When it comes to learning, everything you know, you are put into a socialism system of literally just like that's how you're gonna learn. Going into the way the U.S. their educational system is socialism at its finest. Of this is what's happened. This is everything. This is we're going to tell you what's right. We're going to tell you, and you're starting at a young age. Not only that, but it's not a tutoring way where like you can grow your own views. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know, what I've experienced. It's not an experience. Yeah. It's not an experience. This is what we're teaching you, right? So it's such a socialism view, and not only you're not alone, you're in a group of people that also are learning the same thing. So therefore, you're automatically confined to like what you view as you're automatically battling. You're not like it's not like we all agree, right? What you learn, like anything you learn, you take in, and you're 100% like developing. Everybody like takes in differently. Every information, like it's all different. We all fucking think differently. It's not like we're on the same brainwave. It's not something to happen, right? So automatically from the start, we're automatically fighting for what our own opinion because of what people are telling us, right? So therefore, like ego is automatically started.
Then though,
right?
That's in
it's
school.
Not even that. Like
That's
even
at like
the way your
6
parents
years old.
raised you.
Yeah, but a baby out the vagina
is learning
pure.
from day one.
But you're not really learning. You're
Can
literally
you say
just
that?
reacting to your
You
environment.
can't say that
That's why you have
because-
to take care of a baby because they can't feed themselves, they can't clothe
But
themselves.
can you say they
can't
can't think
protect
for
themselves.
themselves?
No, they
You
can't
can't
fucking
say that.
think at all.
It's a development you can't be as a person cannot think like
They don't have
Exactly.
complex thought.
there's information to say if you were to raise a baby right in a blank room, if you were to raise a baby in a blank room, blue walls, whatever, like the baby has a crib, dresser, whatever, right? That baby compared to a baby that is raised in a room that has one single layer going around the room of alphabetical letters. The baby with the alphabetical letters will have a better understanding of most stuff rather than the baby that did not have alphabetical letters going around the room.
Completely fine. That has nothing to do with
That
what
is
I'm
saying
saying.
that the baby is
Because
you-
no, they
you
can
as a-
take it in. I get
Right.
it. They see these. They like.
So
it gets imprinted eventually. Seeing the same thing over and over.
but improvement means that
And then-
development is a thing.
Fuck, why isn't it showing up here?
Oh no, he said.
Okay. But but a baby fresh out the womb is not. It takes time. I guarantee you, the baby that they're talking about isn't a fucking 2-month-old baby. Who wrote the pamphlet that argued that people were born bad, turned bad? I have no idea. I've not heard of that pamphlet. But I don't think people are born bad. I don't fucking Hitler could have a kid, and I don't
Great
think
man,
that they're
long time.
automatically, well, genetically they might have something up, but like doesn't mean you're just bad right out the gate. When a
I'm
kid
not
is
saying everybody's
born,
bad. Okay,
no,
so
but
sin-
what I'm saying is when a kid's born, they're pure. They're literally a clean slate. Nothing at all. They are your thing to mold. Put your impressions on them, right?
Okay, so would you say that?
They
You
genetic.
say that.
Yeah.
But a person, and it's a thing, we all know it. A person with like drug habits and all that, a baby can be born addicted with it, right? That's it.
Doing drugs, not being
Doing
addicted.
drugs. Yeah, no, that's the parents' fault. 100% parents' fault.
No,
The baby is born addicted. They need that. He live
that's
off
not
of
that's
because
not the
it's
sin.
something
The
that
sin
they
would be doing. The sin is doing the drug because you're desecrating your body with him.
It's not your fault that you're desecrating.
No, the baby isn't. The body, his actual body would be fine. He's addicted. He has the symptoms of being addicted to the drug, but he's like he'll get over it essentially.
Mentality-wise,
One because he's a baby and he can't actually do the fucking drug. Like,
there are babies. No, there are babies that you actually have to give them. And
Okay.
Not go
Okay. So
the
those
sobering part.
babies, not when they're first born, whenever you eventually give them the drug,
Right.
then have sinned. But when they're first born, they are a clean slate. Every person. They have not committed a sin whatsoever.
I don't want it to seem like that's what I believe.
They could have been born out of sin
I'm more or less
because
like
it could have
arguing
been
like
rape
that
or
is
premarital
what
sex. That's a
the
big
majority
thing.
of people argue. That is what majority of people argue. I wouldn't say that that's
They
necessarily
were born with.
Yeah.
See, that's stupid to me. They're saying that because in the Bible, someone wrote that a long time ago. That was saying Jesus died on the cross for us and all that shit. But I mean, that's the whole thing. Is like, no, that's dumb. To fucking say he didn't help. But to say that a fucking newborn baby is sinned is stupid. Like, but it's like, oh, he sinned because he fucking
It's just ignorant.
touched his mom's vagina. That's a sin. They're not
Right.
married. Either way, it's fucking barbaric. That's the whole thing. Is we need to get away from these certain traditions. Like we were talking about earlier. We were talking about like the Muslim thing. How people think they're all terrorists and whatnot. It's fucking barbaric.
Right, so that's
They
definitely
like
the
their
neutral-
religion also
that's-
is barbaric.
That's definitely
Most
the neutral
religions
way
are
of
fucking
thinking is
barbaric.
like, we need to get away from certain. But you can't not agree.
The,
that
like
there are,
all religions need to be refined. I think, like hardcore refined. To be like, hey, we know this now
it's been a
as
thing,
a
though.
society.
Like, being refined as a religion has been a thing. Like
Kind
that's
of.
why there's so many types.
Kind of.
That's
But the thing
literally
is,
why there's so many
no,
different
I know what you're
kinds.
saying. They're revised, but like the companies that do that are already making this much money off it. The companies like print the Bible, print people. Churches don't fucking print
No,
Bibles.
it's like literally like I think it's literally not a company.
They just all got copiers back there, just printing off
Yeah,
these
yeah,
little
no, literally.
thin pieces of
It was
paper.
no, it was one dude had a fucking he worked for a
Sounds
newspaper
ridiculous.
before. He worked for a newspaper, like writing the newspaper, and then
How long?
like-
ago?
for the industrial revolution.
I'm pretty sure nowadays
Not even industrial.
churches don't just print out
No,
the
it was
Bibles.
industrial.
I'm sure churches have places where they get Bibles. That those places might be owned by big churches because we know we got those fucking mega churches and shit. Hey, Buddhism ain't bad.
No, Buddha. Yeah, if there was any,
If I had to choose
Yeah.
a religion, it would be Buddhism.
no, it's fucking. Oh my god, the thing
But,
about
like-
that is most like us.
Agnostic
that
just
shit.
so you know.
Most people like say that like most agnostic, if they were to choose, is Buddhism
Because
of how
open it is.
Yeah,
And that's how everybody should be, though. That's the problem. That's the problem is that when you say
that's
this
such like
is
a
the
thing though. Like
this is the right
you
thing.
believing in a religion. That is how it should be. That is you believing.
Well, no,
in a
I mean
religion.
that's how. Like, no, see, I know, I kind of get what you're saying, but that's not me believing in religion because one, I don't study Buddhism.
right.
I've
But do
only
you have
known
to
of
study?
that.
In order
I,
You don't have to
I
study.
believe that people that need religion, they shouldn't have to be Buddhist, but they should have to be as open-minded as Buddhism is.
You'd have to understand.
Because when
an
it says like,
understanding
hey,
of what it is,
we're not right.
not what it stands for, but exactly what
Yeah.
it is. In order to say,
I mean,
Buddhism, like if you
Buddhism's taught of that's right here.
Okay.
Buddhism's taught as a way of life.
right,
I have 100% experience. It's one of the only religions that let you have two religions,
right,
and Buddhism is
accepting
easy
that
as
there's a
accepting
change
it
in the
into your heart.
afterlife, that you
Yeah. be
You
reborn
have-
or
right,
whatever.
yeah. Right.
For sure. No, I mean, but I just like, I'm not saying everyone needs to be Buddhist. I'm saying that every religion
open.
should be as open as Buddhism.
Right.
Because
They're not
that's
right.
why
You don't
when,
know you're right.
When has Buddhism, I could be wrong, like I'm about to say some shit that I could fact check me
I know.
and correct me.
Yeah.
Please do if it needs to be done. But when was Buddhism's holy? You know, when did it was a protest,
I mean, that was
but it wasn't
Him-
a war.
him.
It was
standing-
them like killing themselves because they were like, I'm peaceful. I'm not going to fight. Granted, Gandhi was a piece of shit person. As an actual person, he actually was kind of a shit. I remember like shit on that. He was actually like he was a lot older.
I
It was a lot older. It was
I don't
different
know
times
how-
back then. It was
right,
different
I
times back then.
definitely don't know
And he
100% about
definitely
But I know.
didn't think women
I know
were
his major
equals.
point. I
He
know his
definitely
major
didn't think
point.
women were
Right.
equal. But it was different times back then. So I'm not saying like I
Okay, so
agree
what
with
do you
it.
say example? You say
I'm just saying when was Buddhism holy?
So Buddhism
But
started
it
off.
wasn't.
No, it definitely was. Buddhism's been more of a religion when it comes to like Chinese, like all that. That's been their more higher power. Why, like a thing as far as like instead of like lived a great life, do it. Guess
Was
what?
that Buddhism?
Yeah, 100%. Like most of
Back then, though.
yeah, no, like that's why that's like why dragons like the whole all
You're
their whole imagery of like fucking like emperors being like such great, definitely mostly like as far as like just how great they were. Like the next life,
I don't know.
this emperor is going to be such a great person in the next life, no matter
I feel
what.
like there's another religion that I can't remember, like another Asian one, more prominent back then. 'Cause I don't think Buddhism was as like its famous. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, he just said that
Asian-
literally you become Buddhist just by accepting it in your heart. No crazy ass hoops to prove yourself. And Buddha is literally just a title of enlightenment, not even a god. Which
largest
clearly, because
religion-
Buddha
the
was a
largest
guy,
religion in
Gandhi was
Asia,
a Buddha, right?
at Asian
Yeah, Confucianism. That was big back then. Confucius said, but I mean that was a big thing because he was a prophet.
Right.
So a lot of people believed him. Like, who's that guy that predicted 9/11 back in the day? Nostradamus. Nostradamus.
Nostradamus.
You not heard of him?
No.
Nostradamus. He predicted that basically saying that the Twin Towers, like he said, two giant towers reaching the sky, blocking the sun. Well, he also predicted that Russia that the bear
I feel
will.
like that's been a thing.
Right? Yeah. No. And I like. Yeah. Right, but he said this hundreds,
Right.
if not like 1,000
Right.
years. So it's like, oh shit. Okay, so the bear would.
Right, but like,
the bear would devour the
okay, so like how we're talking now,
which could be.
right? Could like take. There are so many people that have said something in life that is so out of the like, because of probability and like
Yeah,
how
for sure.
that's
Given
why,
enough
that's why
time.
history repeats
Given enough
itself, like,
time.
and all that.
Yeah.
It's still like such a crazy like to be active.
Is it Buddhism the one that has the book? I feel like it's Buddhism. It might be Hinduism. It has the book that reads like a science fiction novel, where it's like talking
More or
about
less
the
telling
gods.
you like things.
Well, no, it's like it's like the gods are flying around in these essentially spaceships. It's the thing they talk about on fucking Ancient Aliens all the time,
Right.
and they're like talking about how they
I don't
were
think-
the gods were down. They go, but
Definitely not.
it's like the gods were like flying around in the sky,
Buddhism's
fighting
about
each other.
personality and finding yourself.
Yeah. But like they're like flying around the sky fighting each other, and then they were shooting fireballs at each other.
Oh no,
And
no,
then
and
one
then
of
no,
them-
it's that it's like the land, like
Yeah, well, it was saying there was like
fireballs or
it
something
was
like
saying
that.
that the people in the ground, their skin started to erode
Right.
and whatnot. And they were like, that's like it was like saying the effects of an atom bomb.
Right,
essentially.
right,
They're
right.
like, what if Like, what if, not even saying aliens, what if we had already gotten to the point where we were today, one point
Yeah.
in history, and we fucking wiped
Just
the fucking,
didn't even
we just
know.
wiped out the earth.
Walk past it.
Well, no, I mean, like, we fucking bombed
Oh.
ourselves,
No, yeah.
Into
that's,
fucking
yeah,
oblivion.
Yeah.
and so it started all back over. And then it's just like, what if that happened? And then, like,
That's
that book was like,
technically-
somebody, yeah, well, that's, was, yeah, Noah's Ark was a rip off of, I can't remember what it's called.
I mean,
But it was in, like, I'm
is
pretty,
it a ripoff or just like a different take?
yeah, well, that's what I mean. That's a lot of, not all the stories, but a lot of the stories are told
Same,
the same.
different
And it's like,
character.
so it's like, those stories have been around for a really long time. There's a lot of religions with the Great Flood
That's why
in it.
you can't, like, you have to be so open-minded.
There's a lot of people with a Messiah. That's what I don't get with,
you
like,
have to be so open to talk about
Yeah,
religion.
but
Because,
they're
like,
not. I think religion's
that's just
fascinating.
Like, that's just, yeah. No,
It is. It's super
It's so
fascinating.
fascinating.
If you could go to if you could learn every religion from people and just hear the stories, then
Right.
you could connect the dots.
Right,
Shit.
yeah.
That's awesome because you're looking in the
It's part-
past,
that's what I'm saying.
and
like,
if
it's
that
part
many
of
people
believing.
do it, yeah, like
Part of believing. Like, literally, most religions say, like, believe in this. Please. They beg for it. Believe in what I'm telling you, and everything will come true. And because you want to believe, and this is what you're reading, and everything, like, it's not like,
gets-
you don't
it-
have to. As a
it's
person,
God,
you don't
definitely.
have to. But it sounds so right. You convince yourself that this is what I have to do
Yeah.
in order to
either it
actually
sounds so
believe.
right, or you could be you
have to
could be in a
put
real
so
tough
much
spot,
effort. Yeah.
or
And
there's
then-
a lot of different things.
And
But
then
yeah.
if some,
And it's
like,
gotten
if
a lot
you're-
more
if you're-
malicious.
if-
It's gotten a lot more malicious
Right.
than believe in me because this needs to do it. Now it's like
This is for me.
they'll say like believe in me because this is what you need to do, but really you got like
Like, if you believed in something so much and I came up and I told you or believed, worked in, or anything, like, you've researched your whole life on a fucking one ant that could grow to be so great, right? Have all this evidence. Oh my god, this ant is gonna be so great. It's gonna. Oh my god, I've done everything. I've got the research. I got evidence.
Right,
oh
right,
my god, I came up and said bullshit. You're wrong. Are you gonna defend that? You're like, yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. You got me.
definitely.
Right, you defend
Yeah.
it. So, like, if it's something you believe in, like, that's just part of it. If you believe
But
in
that's
something so much,
considering you're both now. What if we're both okay? What if you're an adult, I'm a kid, I don't have all that. Now you're just at a young age, like this is what you need to believe. Trust me. Da-da-da. Like I'm an adult, I know it's right, and you need to do this. And that's
believe
how
in
a
it
lot
first.
of people,
You believe in it first.
you know, our generations now are breaking away from that
Right.
and be like, I'm gonna be, but like back in the day for a really long time, and that's where we're starting to butt heads
But
more.
also, back in the day, for a long time, like, if people said something, most of the time, going forward, had no reason to believe something different because everything felt like 70s, 80s, 90s, besides like that. Right. That, right? But if you
Patriarchy.
think of, like, as a civilization, like, going in that sense, like, that's why everyone's saying it's such a happy, such a time, like,
Man.
60s.
Definitely wasn't. 60s is when it started changing. 60s was the decade started like 50s, 40s, 30s. You could beat your wife,
Right.
and it was cool,
Right.
and she had to listen to you and whatnot. 60s, people start fighting
Right,
for
okay,
equal
so we have to
rights,
think. We have to think.
and
that,
but that was
like
when
that.
they would
We're
go.
thinking-
They would go stand out in the
We're
street,
thinking
and the
with
army would
mentality
just
of
gun them
knowing that
down.
that stuff's bad, right? Think with the mentality of knowing that that's bad.
Yeah, 'Cause,
Think
yeah,
back then. I'm
No,
saying
no, no.
think back then.
right.
Of, like, going forward as a kid back then had no reason because it was such a mass, huge. Not just, like, there were small, right?
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was such a mass thing to think this was the right lifestyle that change was not a thing.
Right.
I don't think change started until, like, what?
No, I
70s,
think that's what it was.
Change,
No,
actual
60s. It
change.
was definitely 60s. That's
When
when the
was-
hippies came in.
No,
That's-
see, I'm not talking about
No, that's when the change started happening. Hippies came in. Yeah, because they were protesting war. They were fighting for rights and all that different. Okay, the thing is, the hippies were born in probably like early 50s, maybe late 40s, and they probably felt that way because growing up, I'm sure they saw their dad hit their mom. Like
Right.
that's wrong. It'd be
That's
like
still
if
a
you
thing.
see like even as a child ever, see your dad and your mom. I saw my mom hit my dad. I was like, oh, but yeah, and it is different because you're like
supposed to be the other way.
well, right, but it's like, and I also knew my dad, and I knew my dad was gonna hit my mom. My dad slapped my mom on the head one time, and she fucking held that over
It's not okay to hit a woman.
Yeah.
When you see the woman hit the guy, it's like, fuck just happened.
I think they need to start also doing that. It's like, okay, clearly, it's not good to hit a woman, but if a woman hits you,
defend yourself.
Defend
it's
yourself.
definitely more of a thing.
It is. It needs to be taught though, because there are girls that will take advantage. There's a lot of little bullshit things with that, but like, it was those kids that probably saw their mom getting beat, and they're like, "This is bullshit." They grew up and they didn't want to be like their dads. They rebelled as hard as they could with psychedelics. Yeah. Let me finish this. It's all on Buddhism, which is good shit. I was reading it earlier, but so they rebelled as hard as they could. They didn't join the army. Not all of them. They did a bunch of drugs, psychedelics. They expanded their minds, and they realized that they don't have to live that way, and that they shouldn't. I definitely feel like it's better.
Right.
Like, granted, if you get in a fight with your girlfriend or something, you're just like, if I could hit you and just end the conversation. But really, that's not, I wouldn't do it either. One time I've ever fucking hurt my ex out. So I was like, what the fuck? And I just like ran away and just like hid in the corner for a little while. I was like, I was just like, yeah, it's fair. I didn't hit my girlfriend either, by the way. It was literally just like, it was like, I was holding her. She was like,
you just realized that strength that you had.
Yeah, exactly. I was just pissed. I was like, what? I forget what I said. Essentially, yeah. And it was like, it was just like,
why is this
especially for me, I'm usually really calm.
You get freaked out,
but it was just like,
that it was a thought.
whatever happened, and I just snapped
changes.
for a second, and then I came back and I was like,
holy
holy shit.
The thought changes.
Yeah, and it was like,
everything up until that one thought, and that thought like really hits, and you're like, no, what was it? Everything. I don't even care what you're arguing about. The fact that I just did that,
I just fuck away from it. I ran away. Basically.
I'm wrong.
Yeah. I was like, whatever, doesn't matter anymore. I'll take the loss. Yeah. And most of the time, like,
that's such a good quality. That's
for sure.
That is a man.
That is.
You are a man if you are able to.
That's something that they don't, and that's not something that like. When you're growing up looking at movies, like, that's a man. Like, a man goes and he has his gun and he's looking to defend his own. That's something that just like it's either in like it is taught kind of with not hitting a woman and being respectful and whatnot. But like that's something that like
knows.
That's what you have Ricky. I mean, he's a good guy now, but he's talking about how he used to fucking beat his girlfriend and shit. And they're just like as soon as he said that, like I kind of got on edge the first time he said it. Like what? No, it's fine. They don't know. Yeah. So it's like. So it's like, it like my ears perked up kind of thing, Like I was like, all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, it's like that was a long time ago. And then once he explained it, it was like not as bad as I thought, but at the same time, So it's like, oh, okay, whatever. And then religion changed him, or I guess whatever.
I don't want to stray away.
Okay, yeah. Let's do Brandon's thing.
But he's saying Buddha.
Wait, read the whole thing.
I didn't.
No, I'm saying read it for fucking so we can see it in the fucking plot or whatever.
The prince that was
Buddhism started in India with Siddhartha. He was a prince who was confined to his palace by his father because he didn't want his son to see people suffering. But then one night he snuck out and saw the suffering. Siddhartha was one of the only followers of Buddhism that reached the Enlightenment according to our teaching. Buddhism teaches that wanting is what causes most of our problems. We are never content, so we can't be happy. That's fair enough. That's a human thing. No one wants to admit that they're wrong because most people see religion as a way of life, which is true. So by telling them that they're wrong, you're telling them that they've lived most of their lives wrong.
Tell me that's not ego. That is 100.
No,
that is a description of ego. The fact that we have ego and are so we're so.
The fact that there was holy wars and stuff, like, because you're saying that my God's better than yours.
Right. So if ego. Accept that everybody is different. Everybody is going to have their own thought. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. We're not on a fucking...
Yeah.
We're not born the fucking same.
But
you have different DNA than I do.
Right.
We're not the same.
But we can't just accept that.
Why?
Because you want to be the best. Right?
Everyone wants to... That's
You know
weird.
what I'm saying? It
it's,
is.
It's a thing
The
that
thing
comes
that's-
natural.
and that's
it's
the thing
a
that's
that
weird
has
is-
to happen.
So many religions are so closely, their stories are
Tell
the
me what
same,
success,
and
what,
they all
what
have the
success
same
comes
like
with being the
shit.
Same. What
Being the
progression?
same?
What development? What if everything was the same? If we were all to be on the same page, like yeah. What part would make you want to be like out of the box? Think out of the box. What part would make you want to think out of the box? Why would you want
Right.
to think out of the box? What would not keep us in the same era that we are in?
Well, it's never
What would
gonna
be
fucking
different? There
like
be
it would
no
never happen
difference.
anyway. That's the whole thing is like
Right, it would never
religion
happen. It
shouldn't
won't
be. It shouldn't be as a big deal as right.
Right.
We've made it too big of a deal
It
over the
hasn't.
years.
I feel like it hasn't been.
I
as
think
big
it's
now.
fine as a thing for people that want to pray
Right.
and they want to believe in this higher power that's going to help get them, through the day or get them through whatever. That's fine. I think that should be a thing. But to be willing to fight and kill for it when so many
What up,
religions.
guys? Religious talks? Fuck yeah, religious talks.
Yeah, dude. It's been a crazy night. It's been all over the
We've
place.
missed a lot.
Yeah, but it's this is where we're at now. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, it's like I think it should be a thing for people that need the higher power. There's just people that are religious and they enjoy it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. But to be able to fight and kill for it is a whole other thing. Like
Killing's a major.
to fight and kill,
Fighting is okay.
and you're killing people because they don't believe in you, and you're trying to convert
a
them,
minimalistic
essentially.
like you can minimize
You could,
fighting.
if
to,
you mean like argue,
yeah,
but even,
fighting
like,
can become a
there's,
standard
like,
of argument.
we're
Killing
never
is a whole nother.
unless we get unity from fucking Rick and Morty to come down and take over our whole fucking planet.
Huggy Champa, Sierra.
Sierra, what's going on, man? This is why we
Everybody
need.
stop.
Yeah, Justin
hype.
just doing some podcast stuff, dude, and this is going on way longer than I thought, which is good. It's fun. I like it.
Hopefully.
But it's like we're never gonna unless we get unity for fucking Rick and Morty to come down
Yeah.
and hive mind the whole planet. There's never gonna be a time because, oh my god, what the fuck did Jeff Goldblum say in Jurassic Park about? No. What does Jeff Goldblum say every time? He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. He's like, well, it's just funny that you say that because, like nature has a way of evolving and doing something. I remember somebody quote me on that one. Somebody give me the quote there. But yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
The Jeff Goldblum
The man's a
Jurassic Park.
genius.
He's literally he just like walks into the movie for one line now, like, yeah, the thing is
And then he just caresses as he lays. with
it's
the
something
desk.
has a funny way of I don't know if it's evolving. Something has a funny way of changing. Like it's talking about evolution and like not going to plan. But I mean that's how it is. Like if you're always gonna have rebels that don't want to do
Right.
what you're saying. Unless everybody is hive mind where there's literally one entity thinking for everybody.
That's so many.
But you can't stop life. Life finds a way, right? Is
Life
that it?
started somewhere.
Is that it? You can't stop life.
Life
Life finds a
started
way.
somewhere.
Something like that, yeah.
Life started somewhere to where this was a standard. A standard was set. There was no.
No, it's
like,
fine. No, but we're ever evolving.
Right,
Life
right,
finds
right,
a
right,
way.
right. No, life can forever evolve, but a standard was set in which we evolve from. A standard,
What do you mean by standard?
a standard, like had to start from something. The
True.
standard being
I
I mean,
I wouldn't call that a standard.
okay, so evolution. And
There is a
evolving, right?
starting point. Of,
starting point.
Like,
Yeah,
we
starting
were
point.
like
No, I'm not saying
tadpoles
that.
or whatever,
That's
and
not
then,
the
you
standard.
know.
A standard being somebody did something that became apparent of an agreement to another person in which that person believed in. That person that believed in that one thing was
You're
like,
someone started the first
yeah,
religion.
yeah.
What do you think the first religion is?
Well,
Yeah.
I love you guys. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Sierra,
the shit
fuck
I like
yeah.
to see.
Hell yeah.
That's some confidence.
What time is it there, Sierra? You might be here for a while.
That's a confidence.
We're gonna try. You know what? We're gonna fucking.
Just
Well, no, I mean, like, this is really fun though. We're gonna fucking save up. We're gonna get a fucking mic, a little desk mic, or like
Better router.
like a conference mic. We need a better router too. A conference mic, so we could have other people sitting here, and then we need to get those fucking. We just need to go all out. We just need to go all out. We need to get those fucking microphones with the arms, and then the fucking.
Listen here,
if we can
bitches.
if we all can get headsets with the mics, and then we can just have
Well, maybe
fucking
we get
people
Sierra
come in
up here
Discord.
eventually, you know?
That's what I'm saying. We could have fucking like Sierra come in Discord. Yeah,
This is the
fucking.
dream team.
You wouldn't have to come here. It'd be cooler if you came here and you were just like on camera, but
That's
to
not
just
true.
have
Yeah,
people, you know.
a standard.
Who's the
A
first
first-
religion? Yeah, I bet it's not even around anymore. I bet.
It wouldn't be a thing. To talk about because
It's like-
it would be buried. It would be very
No. I think it would. It's brand.
strong.
It's the first religion's the one that started the Great Flood.
We're probably like out of our fucking.
This is something.
We're so out of
This
our
is
league.
something.
We're so out of our
I
league.
wish
people,
it.
people
I
that would
wish it
watch
wasn't
this,
fucking
right?
3:30 in the
watch
morning
this-
right now. I wish it wasn't 3:30 in the morning at fucking on a Thursday.
Oh, fuck
I
yeah.
gotta work in 2
I like
hours,
it.
but it's. But
Fuck
hell yeah, no, we should. No, this is. I like.
Feedback,
this.
I like.
Yeah, the good feedback, the positive. Really, I haven't heard bad shit. I got two. This is the first time I've subbed, or not subbed. First time I've streamed in like a month and a half. Got 2 subs right out the gate. Fucking Norway.
Talk about an
And
NBA
was it
podcast.
Alex?
I get with the beat.
Yeah.
I don't just get
We just need to get the little thing that Ari has. He just sits there and just
Fucking
pisses in the flask or whatever. But yeah. Fucking first time I fucking streamed forever. Got 2 fucking. Can we meet halfway? Maybe. You know, that'd be cool. I'd be like, I've never been out of the fucking States, man. So I would fucking totally be down to go to like pretty much anywhere in Europe, and be cool to meet up at that point. If I came all the way to Europe, though, you bet your ass you better come fucking find me, say what's up, because how many chances am I gonna get there? For the
Tossing the
podcast,
shit.
we'll think of a name for the
Tossing
podcast.
the shit.
Tossing the shit.
Tossing the shit.
No, you can't have shit in podcasts. If it gets popular, I mean,
Tossing the
you
shit.
could center it, tossing the you know,
Yeah.
or
Two
whatever.
little shit emojis.
Dude, yeah. You know what?
Tossing the shit emoji. Oh no, FH shit emoji.
That's not bad. You mean no, just shoot him. But I don't know. How would you search it?
Tossing.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, different name.
Yeah,
Different name for
different
sure.
name. Our internet's trash.
Yeah, our internet's trash, Brandon. It's that's what I was trying to say earlier. It's like we're not even playing a game right now, and it's still just
trash.
lagging like crazy. And so when I try to play a game and stream, it's god awful on like both fronts. Yeah, like it's super laggy on there. It's so laggy that it just shuts down. Like it hasn't actually shut down yet, knock on wood. But it'll shut down, and then like my game's laggy as fuck until it shuts down. It's a bad time. I hate it. It just pisses me off. I can't interact with Chad. It's a whole ordeal for me. It pisses me off. So I've quit doing it for a while until we can try to figure out what the fuck's going on. And so I know I missed all you guys. I was just telling Justin earlier, and maybe you could see it whenever I end up if I upload this pod or whatever to YouTube. I was like, man, since I haven't been able to stream, I've got this whole group of friends like Sierra and Windjam that I haven't been able to fucking talk to
Join. Yeah, you
because
became a part of it.
like ever since I've been working, my fucking schedule doesn't sync up usually. Like tonight's a rare exception, but it's like my schedule usually doesn't sync up with like Beaches or anything, and everyone's usually at Beaches channel and whatnot. So I've just not been able to talk to anybody aside from like when me and you would just like message whenever we could on Twitch, like, "Hey man, what's going on? Nothing. How you been? I've been all right. Me too. All right, later." But yeah, I missed the squad, man. I wish you didn't fucking uninstall Fortnite just so we could get some games in and talk. But at the same time, if we just get some shit rolling over here, then we'll just have you come in on Discord and just have you talk about whatever the fuck we're doing this. Get Windjam in here. That's cool. Windjam's got some good stories. What do I have and what
That's one thing,
speeds?
Tossing the shit is just so good because it,
Yeah, that's tough.
we, like,
That's tough though. We can find another. Like whatever. But what do we have? We have I don't know. I know I'm paying fucking $80 a month for Cox. It's supposed to be unlimited data. I think 100 down, 100 down, 20 up maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. But we're not
below
getting
Ultimate.
it. Below, the one right below Ultimate.
The same PS probably.
Probably the same one you have. Okay, right. But I don't know, dude. It slowly got worse, and like I refuse to have another tech out here because they just come here, do the same thing. They don't do anything. Oh, turns out it's fine.
It's
you
a
should
wire.
Be, yeah, you should be
We gotta
getting.
replace the wire for
yeah.
$75.
Oh, hey, could you? Yeah, just get this fucking cord back here. We'll give you a new one. It's supposed to be good. runs all right for like a day or two.
Conversation. Leakmeister.
Yeah,
A-Kid fan. I respect you.
I know. Windjam's a shit. Windjam, how old are you? Or not, what the fuck?
How?
Sierra, how old are you? Not Windjam. Sorry, I was reading your comment.
Cox is shit because your neighbors fuck with your bandwidth. Yeah.
But our neighbors
it doesn't
have
matter. It doesn't
our
matter.
neighbors have AT&T.
Most. Oh, that one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't say that.
That's fair. We don't know about the other one.
Even if we're going to go to AT&T.
But even AT&T, yeah, AT&T when I had AT&T was
wire
worse.
still
Right.
Still fucking bandwidth.
Yeah.
So like, no matter where you go,
We need the
literally-
damn
we
fucking
just need a
Gigablast,
router
or not
that
Gigablast.
will accept.
We need fucking Google Fiber. Get
Should
that
be-
gig up and
should
down.
be.
Should be. It's not. It's not here. I didn't see it. I didn't see it down the block.
No matter where I go, man.
Only 30. All right.
We can't get AT&T because the people, the way we live, we can't get AT&T because we don't have our own address technically. We live above a garage behind people. So
That was a problem when we were switching names on.
yeah, so we have to have Cox because it's a different provider. So it's technically the same address, but the garage rather than the main house. If that makes sense.
And they probably fucked it up, I'd imagine, because those guys that came in and hooked it up were like, not. They had 3 people come in. They had 2. They had
4
one guy.
hours.
They had the fucking guy come in to set it up. He couldn't figure it out. Calls another guy. That guy can't figure it out. He calls the supervisor. He can't figure it out. And he called the fucking
metal rod and the
Yeah.
thing. They had to go up the
Oh,
attic.
it was so
my God,
dumb,
so
dude. It was like-
stupid.
oh, and you're gonna make me pay for this bullshit?
Oh no, I didn't.
No. But I'm just saying, like
Yeah,
the fact
but
that like
they would've.
the
Yeah.
idea to me that you have to pay for a fucking tech to come out anyway is
Well,
bullshit.
you
Because
could
it's
have
like
done it yourself.
it's like I pay for your service.
Tell
I'm
me
not
what to do.
getting the
Done it.
service that I'm paying for, and now you want me
You
to
gotta
pay?
get you. You know, we'll look into it
Yeah.
after that.
After the router, the router's a little bit cheaper, so we'll see.
And the mic. You know, maybe we're after being honest. This is going pretty well.
It's going all right. It's a little laggy,
But, this
but
is
if the fucking VOD comes out real good, then like whatever. Yeah, it looks like it's going all right. Yeah,
Sure.
that's crazy. You're only 30, Sarah. Really, I don't know. I don't know. I
I'm
don't know what
22.
I'd plan you to.
30's young.
I'm 26, fucking almost 27.
God.
So I'm like, Ninja.
You.
I'm saying
I met you
Ninja.
when you were
You
23.
know what old Ninja is? 26. 20. Same age as.
That's right. He started.
He's just skinny
He
and
started
looks
Halo.
younger.
He was a teenager.
I did use AT&T until I got Uverse, and it's all good with limited speed. It's not bad. The last time I tried it,
Streaming?
Yeah.
Stream? You know what's actually crazy? When it comes to Brandon, there's one motherfucker I see, for some reason, anywhere I go, it's Brandon.
Really?
St. Patty's Day, when I went with
fucking Manhattan or whatever.
No. St. Patty's Day. These and all them. Went to
Yeah,
court,
yeah.
and we went to a buffet on the west side of town.
Yeah,
Saw him.
East side.
Called him Pal. Got it. They came over to me. Oh, what's up, man? I was like, oh, what's up? Hi. And he was like, yeah. And then when I went to fucking Dance Gavin Dance, we were at a quick trip down south. Yeah, nowhere near the fucking venue. We were just at a gas station. Yes. Justin, what the fuck? Why do I see you everywhere? You just did not the grant. Yeah. I see him fucking everywhere.
Really?
Yeah,
You
he went,
just there to
yeah,
fucking
no,
dance?
he went to dance. Yeah, he said, yeah. What the fuck were you doing at Dance Gavin?
Yeah.
I like Dance Gavin Dance. Fuck you. All right. I listen to them. All right. Fuck you for thinking I don't. Piece of shit. Not really. You're not a piece of shit. You're a great person. Love you. That was fucking crazy. You were like not even near the venue, and we saw each other. Like that's some crazy shit. I'm alone. You know how hard it is? This is definitely hard. How that one dude did that during the Korean shit? Props. This is hard. And one of the top, Brandon. Since you're in here with us, we'll bring it up. What are your thoughts on VR games? I'm gonna bring that topic up. Something I think about daily. Do you think in the next? I'm gonna shorten it. 5 years is really long. I'm gonna shorten it. The next 2 years. Do you think VR is gonna be as popular? Would you say that VR will have a fallout and like a next genre will come up? Because I literally can't think of a next genre because we've gone through so many. We've gone through storylines. Storyline was like, if you think about it, when we, as me, you, Michael, and all of us first started playing video games, I think that we all definitely went for storyline, and storyline was something so good, like such a thing that you could go to GameStop, you could wait at midnight, you want that storyline game. That game is going to be a great storyline. I remember seeing even Halo. Just I was in love with Halo 3. Halo crashed. So Halo had
Halo 2. Good.
I didn't go to.
I like the
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking, like first started playing game, it wasn't multiplayer.
Yeah.
We didn't start playing games.
Well, it's evolved, being on the internet and competitive. And being competitive is where it's at because when you play a game like that and then you're like, you want to know how good you are. And if you go on the internet and you play against everybody and then you see how good you are, your ego, it is. Yeah. But then the higher up you get, you can
better than
pro
you.
Or whatever. Exactly. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. But
see a pro, it's like
that's why it's like when you see the pros that aren't assholes. Oh, okay, cool. Like they're cool. They're just a person.
Like I think VR is something.
No, not VR. BR.
VR, yeah, B like Battle Royale. Battle Royale.
But I mean,
I agree with that though. Like when that comes to a statement.
What about a VR? Yeah,
VR.
I mean, later. Yeah, that's the thing is VR right now is really. The idea though, get into a
Battle Royale games like PUBG and Fortnite. I know you like PUBG.
Yeah, he's a PUBG guy. Fair enough.
I like. Right. I think PUBG is good because how. Yeah, realistic and like guns. Like yeah. It's a skill. It's definitely a shooter skill based game. Fortnite's built. Fortnite's a game that has shooting in it, but it also has a skill that can change.
That's not the skill.
It has
a skill. Yeah, that is a skill.
Right.
That is.
Shooting, yeah, it's a main skill. It's a main skill, but it's a skill that like is developed. But the building in that game is such. Yeah. The building in that game is such a changeable feature. So like you can literally like you were saying, you can nerf and buff a major part of the game, and instead of it changing a major game, it should be shooting most shooters. Right. Instead of that, it changes the whole game.
Yeah, sure. And that's what I was like. It made I think the thing that made people like it so much, starting out, other than the fact that it's cross-platform with everything.
Oh yeah, VR are gonna die quick. I mean, look at all the LOL clones. LOL is dying. What would you say, LOL clones?
PUBG's dying at the peak. I don't think it's gonna die. I mean,
okay, yeah.
It's not gonna die until it's not gonna die until something else takes the throne.
PUBG is okay. You know I can say PUBG is dying.
I mean,
the newest map. Okay, so the newest
it's
map.
It's not doing as
PUBG
good.
Isn't dying,
but I wouldn't say it's dying
as a gameplay. PUBG isn't dying as a gameplay because the newest map completely revamped the player base and brought everybody back instead of it being like a mid-game, holy fucking shit. We're literally just walking.
Yeah.
We're literally walking. Instead of that, it's literally like, you actually have some game. This whole fucking game of what we're putting into it, spawns, everything. They did with Mini Royale, change the game.
Yeah.
How good the game is, still terrible.
Right.
So, gameplay for PUBG,
fix that.
Gameplay for PUBG, 100% not dying. As far as like people wanting to play the game, house major people look.
Right.
You look.
Yeah,
being able to play the fucking game. Being able to play the game. That's a major part.
And the fact, like, the thing with them, as like, as the developers
Then you have
there,
the COD problem where it's the same shit. I mean, COD's still community, but I still think it's dead. Yeah, no, okay, so I could speak about this for fucking years. COD, look at the CS:GO community and like you know about the CS. I know you know about the CS:GO community, and look, it is. You can 100% say that CS:GO is a dying game, but the community was so big before it started dying that it's literally just a steady player base. There's no dying because the people that were playing it was a growth, right? CS:GO is dead, but it's still there. Like the views and the money is all still there. So COD is the same way, where everything that COD gets that is extra is more than it's neutral than it needs to be successful. So the neutral is literally keeping it alive because of the community that it had before it was a popular game. Because COD didn't get popular until most shooters got popular, like Gears and like all those other games like became a console thing. Like shooters became a console thing.
How many? I mean, there's
the gameplay changed. The gameplay changed. Like World War II is terrible. Infinite Warfare was terrible. But no matter what, because the COD community stayed playing the game, no matter what it was. What? No, COD. Okay, so COD 3 was when it got big.
Which?
That's
World War II. Yeah. Or no, was that World of War?
No, it was,
no.
It's World War II. It's the mass one. No, it's World War One. It's the mass one. It's the mass one, like PC, where it was actually COD was actually popular on PC. Like when it first started, COD was actually popular on PC, and then it came out Big Red 1. So Call of Duty. Call of Duty 3 came out on Xbox, like the original Xbox, and then Big Red 1. No, so COD 2 when it started on. COD 3 was Xbox, the original Xbox, and Big Red 1, a major start. No, it wasn't on Xbox 3. COD 3 was definitely original Xbox, because that was the World War II one, and I remember like the first like slow motion breach shit, like the storyline was great, and all that.
COD.
Yeah, COD 3 was definitely. COD
World
4.
War 1?
COD 4. No, COD 3 was definitely. COD 1. That was the
massive. Breach stuff in that?
No, COD 3. COD 3, original Xbox. And then Xbox 360 had to be COD 4. COD 4 was definitely.
You fucking motherfucker. Hey, $10. $10 you can own it. Probably another 20 for the Xbox 360. COD 2. Now you got him doing his whole thing there. Now he's got a fact check. That's Black Ops. Not Black Ops 3. Six sounds like it's a 360 here. Yeah.
And Xbox.
Oh, so it was on both. PlayStation 2, Xbox, Xbox 360, Wii came out way later though, and then PlayStation 3 later. It was right around the turn of the new gen game. COD 3 was on original Xbox and Xbox 360, both of them. So right there when 360 was coming out, which 2006. Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1. The Xbox. Oh no, but that's right. It says GameCube and Xbox. Side story. Okay.
Later on. Either way, community never never decreased in growth, only kept a new, and then increased when it came out.
What is OSRS? I'm gonna say no. I haven't.
Yeah, sorry.
Oral succubus rear sucker. Oh, old school RuneScape, my dude. I should know that because I see John playing it all the goddamn time. I should have known that. No, I've never played RuneScape. And I don't plan on it. I've seen what it's done to John. It's not weird for me because it was when I had a PC, it was already done with, sort of, you know, like it was already like at the dying stage. And now it's like it's come back for the old school players, but I wasn't old school player. Yeah, I can grind other games.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird. Kinda. It's weird that like that's.
I think that's why I transitioned games. Look how much I've tried to stop playing League. And I've gone Rainbow, gone Pub, gone.
It's on the Android now. John actually just moved out. He just had a.
Been out.
Yeah, well, he just had a. Okay. So he's been out for a year, but he's just had a fucking housewarming party last weekend. But I wasn't able to go. I had some other shit going on already. Yeah. He's doing all right. I don't know. I'm gonna say he's doing all right because he moved out, but at the same time, he might just be, you know, being John's. He might just his parents might be paying for it. You know? But at the same time, man, whatever. You can do it, I guess. Plenty of people out there living off their parents' money. If I could do it, I would.
Check parents.
Same.
I lived off my.
Yeah.
That what?
Like we've all done it at some point. I tend to live on the south side, my dude. 235 in Meridian-ish area. Well, 31st in Meridian. Yeah. Between Seneca and 235 and 235. Take the highway all the way here if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, so like, it's been a night. It's been good though. It's been good. It's gone through a lot of shit.
Good.
Yeah, you definitely use a name for it, but whatever. I don't know. I don't think BR will die for a little because. Well, yeah, and the idea being the last one standing. Yeah. Yeah. No matter how often or not often it happens, you know, it's like when you get it, you're like, yeah, hell yeah. 99 motherfuckers. Yeah, exactly. I fucking get
You can't say I'm 100 people. You can say 100 people. I made the best decision.
Yeah. Out of 100 people, I won.
Which is why when it comes to standard time, instead of being
pick up a snowball mic. That's what we're talking about, actually.
Instead of it being like that, that's why
we're just all getting multiple mics, little arms on them.
We definitely won't.
Yeah, that would be the shit. That's the I guess the snowball mic is like cheap enough. But then we need something. We need like a splitter or something, and we would need a way so that we could have multiple other than just two.
Like, we don't have guests.
Yeah, having guests would be.
My main thing would be to have like Wichita.
Well, okay, clearly, Wichita guests. If somebody came out of town and wanted to do it, sure, that's cool too. That's really cool. But no. But yeah, like
Those are cheap.
Yeah. Cheap. But I don't know, man. For now. Like I just want to try to make it 3 hours. Just 18 more minutes.
18?
Really, we probably already made it that way after we had to restart once. But like, fuck it.
It's like
we gotta think of something. There's gotta be something we haven't touched that we like
had on our.
Yeah, we were talking about so much shit before you did this. Like, oh, we could. Yeah. Oh, what about this? And then we just talked about it and we just got it out of our system.
Subjects, boom, jump into it. And rappers have a fall down.
I've just seen the trend with MOBA die, but it was like 8 years. It was like 8 years though. That's a long time. That's a long time, and it's still going on. Like people still watch.
It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
Yeah,
Your player base is no longer dying at a neutral. to where you still will
Right.
always have.
And it's like
a steady
maybe
player
it
base.
could die off. I mean, because like essentially the people that you hooked are growing up.
The only thing that will die off is if another game comes
in.
an act.
Yeah.
Where they can make better content, and it's not because League is not like League content creators are not
eating
can't-
with Fortnite.
Yeah,
and
you're
whatnot.
not. That's not something you just.
Yeah. Ironing clothes. Like this podcast type stream? Hell yeah, we'll do it. We might do one tomorrow night. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see who comes out and we'll see what's going on.
Who's here?
We were because we were talking about it last weekend about doing it. We didn't know how it was going to work out. Like right now, even tonight, we didn't know how it was going to work out. We were trying to make the webcam mic
We
work.
literally just like last
Didn't
second were
work.
like,
Yeah,
let's do
it was
this.
like it's just us.
Like, let's fucking
Let's
do
do it.
it.
It's like fuck it. Why not? So we just literally we got the headset here with the mic pointed toward us.
That's all we got.
It's pretty
That's all
ghetto.
we
But
got.
like, yeah, it was like fuck it. Why not? We've been talking about it for months. Let's do a podcast. He fucking talked to an artist
yeah.
to get a fucking logo
yeah.
months ago, and we never fucking touched it. Like we never did anything with it. We never fucking gave it the money or anything. So it's like, well, fuck. But it's fun. We talk about it all the time, and I fucking love doing it. It'd be awesome. I want to be able to get guests on here. So tomorrow night, if we do it, we'll have guests.
Right.
Probably won't go for 3 hours.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yes.
it might be like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much we get into it. Depending on how much we get into it. We'll say 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much we get into it. I'll, I don't know, should I start a new YouTube channel? Probably. So we need to figure out a name. We need to figure out a name to start a new YouTube channel. And I'll fucking link it or whatever, and we'll start posting them on there. So if you miss it, obviously, you know how fucking bots work, whatever. We're not the first one.
Catch it.
Yeah.
Catch it.
Doesn't always have to cost money. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It's a good time,
Make
though.
what you have
We're
work.
just like, oh, man.
Done for the fun.
And the thing is, like, we do this all the time. We'll get fucking, a couple beers and start
Swifty.
feeling pretty good. We'll start, getting a little swifty, and then we just start talking about random bullshit a lot of the time. And then it just gets, like, into, like, debates. And it's like, yeah, it's like, man, this is really good. This is really good for, like, a podcast. Why don't we just do, like, a podcast? And now we finally did. Yeah.
Podcasts are definitely better than radio.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah, we'll definitely get a better mic for sure. This one didn't sound as bad. I don't know how it sounds now
Right.
because I haven't listened to it for
Hopefully
almost
it's
3
not
hours.
Too bad.
But yeah, this one was doing the job earlier at least.
Cannabis
CBD
oils
I mean, CBD for kids versus opioids. CBD for kids. Is that what you're saying? Not CBD for.
No,
It's
yeah,
decent.
like
Oh, yeah.
cannabis
It's
oils
decent
for
about
kids,
yeah.
rather.
Cannabis oil all the way, man.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of shit.
Opiates have like an actual effect.
Yeah, like one
We can control.
opiates get fucking
We can control the cannabis.
you'll get addicted to it. Shit. You can get addicted. The fucking
to be
CBD
fair, like,
oil.
addiction comes with mentality. Like,
Right,
it's
but I mean like you can get physically addicted
literally, yeah.
from
Like your body
from
is
opioids.
dependent. Rather,
The fucking CBD oil, not only from what I've seen does it not just help more and just like calm them down, usually depending on what the symptoms are and whatnot, but usually fucking calms them down to where they can be like a normal fucking person, but you're not going to get fucking addicted to CBD oil like
you don't
that.
even have to say normal. It's a matter of like being able to like.
No, I mean when I say normal, I just mean yes.
Just
That's what I
control,
mean.
yeah.
That's like being a normal person, as in they can walk around normally
Yeah.
without fucking passing out.
Yeah.
The fact that it's just now becoming a thing is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
I can agree.
yeah,
As a medicine, we've known.
Yeah.
We've known.
That, like,
we've known. We've known.
I don't,
We've known
and
that
I
it's-
don't know how do you.
has its
Oh shit! But I don't know. What? Come on! Ah! Break. Okay, we're good. I want to make sure it still works.
See.
Maybe.
Okay,
You know?
so
Kansas is
I
a weird one. Did we already get rid of Brown? I honestly haven't been paying attention at all. I know we're getting rid of Brown back. Did we already get rid of him? Just happened.
Elections are happening.
Okay, as we speak. Actually, no, yeah. I remember seeing people talk about it now. Go.
Election
Gotcha, yeah. So, we'll see. See who the fuck we get. Brownback was the most ridiculously retarded, like, just wacky. He was just wacky. He was a wacky dude. We had a fucking zombie day.
Okay, so when it comes to a red state, you think about tax amount of money income. 100% red states bring in the money. We want money. Yeah, we want money. Bet.
Yeah.
Bring the money.
Yeah.
So, see how successful Colorado, California, Oregon, like all those.
We're also
states,
in the Bible Belt. They very much frown upon drugs.
Right. Yeah, but
When is it going to be considered a medicine and not a drug?
it already.
Well, I mean, like, general. Like, it's known throughout all people.
Now, we can make money off of it. It's changed. Everything will change, and then as I wouldn't say it's not a matter of states seeing how successful like it's doing as far as being legal, right? So legal is something rather than convincing people. It's not a matter of states, and it's a matter of like relevance and what it's going to do for the state as a whole. Rather, that's why like as a nation, it's not a matter of legal in general.
State.
It's a state thing because it becomes property tax because people are able to grow it and
Right.
and all that. It becomes more of an interim rather than a whole. Would you invest? Fuck yeah. Had I had the opportunity
100%.
to invest in that,
If I had,
Fuck yeah.
if I had money to invest in,
I don't
in
even
a
care if I come
Colorado
out
place,
even. I don't even care if I come out even in what I have. The
There's no
matter
way
of the
you do
fact that I'm making money off of that, 100%.
yeah.
100%.
I don't honestly.
Investment is nothing you can't say like when it comes in.
I don't know. I've never made an investment in my life.
It doesn't have a
in the
downfall.
sense of like getting shares from something.
Right.
I've never done that,
Right.
so I don't know how to. But if I was giving the opportunity to be like, hey, Kansas just legalized weed.
So yeah.
Would you, even without that, if when fucking Colorado, probably even now, right now though, I'd imagine it costs a lot.
So the way it would work here in Kansas, right? What as an investment, you would take that investment. You would if you had on having the money is
Right.
number one. You would go to that person and say, hey, I'm gonna give you $1,000. I'm gonna go broke. $1,000 is all I have. I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna give you this $1,000. In return, all I want is for you to give me $1,200 back within a 6-month period. And then what you would do as a
That's like a loan.
Basically. No, that's
no, but the investment would be the investment in shares would be.
an investment
I
in
hold
shares.
this much of the company.
You do. No, that and giving them that much money and saying that you want this much back.
Yeah, that's what you would say. Though.
automatically-
You wouldn't say I want this
until
much
they-
money
until
back.
they
You'd
give
say I
it-
want
No,
much
until they give that much
stake
money
in the
back.
company.
Until they give that money back, have value and ownership of what you gave.
But when you buy shares, it's not up to that company when
Until
you
it
sell.
depends on how big. You can't buy.
Well, no, you buy shares, and then you have
Shares
have those
comes-
shares until you
shares
sell.
comes with a bigger product. Like in order to have if you buy shares, the product has to have already. It's not just like one person like doing it, right?
Well, it would be like
So
like an
you,
open.
You are making a
it's-
share. You are making a share by making your investment. In the company, you are making your share, and then because you are already an investor, he could amplify his investment as into making share. Like
Does it work that way?
yeah.
Are you
Because
sure?
I'm-
Because with what I know with it, when you own, because imagine what you're saying here. Like, wait, gotta go, guys. Have to head to work after lunch. All right, Sierra, you have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping in. Good talking with you. We'll try to do it again tomorrow night, man, and hopefully
think
you can be there.
Shares are investors. Shares
if we were
are
to
literally
do it, it
you're
has to
buying
be
into
100
investments.
cash.
You are buying into the investments because somebody finds interest.
That is
Somebody finds interest into a company.
But,
So
but I think
therefore
there's so many
you are
because
buying into helping pay back those investors.
this is what I'm saying though. With
that's what it is.
imagine with all the stuff though, is
You are
that well,
buying parts.
I think it doesn't. You're not necessarily. I mean,
You are buying parts and helping like pay back what investors have already given that said company money, like because sharing.
so
sharing is buying
giving
a portion.
investors,
Sharing
giving
is buying a portion.
investors are like loans.
Yeah.
So when you invest, when you buy a share,
you're
giving
money
them
to the
money
investor.
right then for not a physical thing,
right,
but for a portion of that company, depending on how much.
and pay
So
back
if
the
you
investor.
own, but if you give them enough to own 51% of the company,
right,
that's your company, essentially.
right.
Because
You-
anytime
you're
there's a
literally giving
vote,
them so much money,
and anytime there's a vote,
you
your
are
vote
literally
matters
considered- right?
51%.
Because
So
you've given most
The only
of
thing
their,
with what you were saying before was that the way it sounded was that if you give them $1,000, you get this many shares. Those shares are your shares that just like pop up.
yeah, basically, yeah.
But I don't think that's what happened.
I wouldn't say like popped
Because-
up. When you say popped up, what do you mean like popped
Because
up?
then you're just adding on. Because the idea then would be that all right, this guy spends a shit ton of money, gets 51%
So
of
when
the
you come
company.
into a business,
and then
you
someone else
have a
could
value of
spend-
the business. You have a value of the business. You come to a business, no matter what. You have a
Yeah.
value of what the business itself is, kind of like
Okay.
net value. But
Yeah.
net value.
And when you buy shares, it depends on the
It's
net
part of
value.
that net value.
It depends on the net value.
Right.
So if it goes up, the
It's a
shares cost
percentage.
more.
It's usually a percentage.
Yeah, if it goes up, the shares cost more.
Right.
Down, cost less.
Money.
Right.
So, in that part, that's how you decide your investment. And so you make the investment, and you ask. See, that's the difference in shares. Because in shares, the investment can go up and down, and it doesn't matter on your. But when it's an investment, the company has to pay you back.
Yeah. Because it's a loan.
Right.
Loans you have to pay back. When you buy, you're just buying shares one time. It's like stock, right?
Right.
You buy it. Oh, I bought this for $10, and then you watch the stock.
Right.
If it goes up, you sell
Right.
it. You made that money.
Right.
If it goes down,
Goes down.
money. Same thing with shares,
And
right?
are you technically so? Say like you're saying, you have the amount of shares it goes up. Have
You're
the company,
profiting.
right? You have a percentage of the company still with
Still have a
shares.
percentage of the company. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but if it
because
goes down,
the
do you
amount
lose percentage
you
of the
have
company?
that amount
If
anyway.
it goes down, do you lose your percentage of the
No.
That's
That
the
you
part
lose
of
the value of
your investment.
the company. Essentially, the company is losing value.
I'm thinking Shark Tank. That's literally where I'm coming up with this shit.
Yeah. So see, he's saying between the two difference of them. But if you buy shares, like in Shark, they say, "I will do it if you give me
Percentage of the company.
40% of your company, whatever." So what
No
that
matter
company
what,
makes that
40%
year,
of your
40%
of that.
40% goes
No
to
matter
them
what.
because they helped you out in the
So is
beginning.
that investment versus that
It's
share?
it's very much an investment.
Okay.
But it's not a
So share
It's
is
an
a gamble.
investment.
Shares gamble.
It's not a-
investment is
investment is a gamble. It's
right,
because
okay,
you can
success
invest in a
based on
shitty
success.
thing.
Right. Based on
But
success.
But an investment is not a
gamble on
loan.
gamble.
A loan, if they don't pay you back, you can take
Right,
them
right.
to the fucking
Right. No matter
debt
what.
collector.
Right.
Yeah, they have to pay back.
Right.
But a loan, you don't have any stake in the company.
Right.
You're
It's
just
just
getting
a
a
matter of
flat,
your money.
your flat amount back. You're like, here's $1,000, give me back $1,200. That's interest, and then you're square.
Right.
Whatever. They become fucking McDonald's. You fucked up because you take shares of the
Right.
company. But if you invest in a company and take shares of the company, you own that much. It doesn't matter. And I don't know.
So then, yeah,
this is
would
what I
still
don't get though.
invest.
Is
I
I
would
don't know.
still invest.
I'd imagine that at a
Same thing, I
certain
would still
point,
invest.
no, I would definitely still invest for
So
sure.
literally,
Going back to
everyone-
that, 100% invest. If you don't invest,
Why wouldn't you?
you're dumb or you're broke like me.
I don't
So,
know though,
like,
because if you think like a lot of invest,
yeah, you got to get there early.
meaning
You got to get
yeah,
there early.
early
Because
investor.
this is what I was going
if
to
I'm
say.
an early investor,
I don't know-
Hell yeah. If I'm mid-game investor,
It's
no.
going to jack
It's
the
gonna-
price up. It's going to jack the price up on how much
You're
it
not gonna gain
costs.
money in
It's like
investment.
cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency
yeah.
took a hell.
But imagine when it
It had
first
its
started.
growth, yeah.
When
had
it
its
first
growth, but
started,
it's-
it was like super
Cannabis
cheap.
hasn't-
They were like,
cannabis
that's
hasn't
never going to work.
Cannabis has already hit its like hike of.
But it's just like
Going
it's
up.
just cruising, you know?
I
Like
wouldn't
it's
say,
still,
like-
but it's still doing
I wouldn't
good.
say like every state, every time, like if it.
Granted, when it first
boom,
came out, yeah.
It goes up. I would say like the first state that did it.
The thing
California,
is,
California, boom, it went up.
if
right?
if Kansas
Colorado,
legalizes
boom, went up.
weed, they're going to get a lot of money
Right.
from it. But it's going to take away from Colorado, and now Oklahoma.
Now Colorado is competitive
But
rather than.
yeah, but the thing is people. It's never going to be convenient to drive 8 hours to Colorado to buy a little bit
across
cheaper
the
weed.
border.
It won't matter if it's legal. But it'll never be worth driving 8 hours to get a little bit cheaper weed because the fucking gas is going to fucking cost way too much. But yeah, But the thing that I need to know, I need to fucking ask someone that actually knows business shit. I'm pretty sure there's got to be a set amount of shares in the company. In a sense. Yeah. Like you can, because you can only own 100. There's 100% of a company. And there could be a lot of shareholders. There could be a shit ton of shareholders, like Walmart. Walmart has a fuck ton of shareholders, right? But there's people that own the majority.
Walmart's national, therefore it has to have shareholders.
Right. But in the idea that, like, if you own 40% of Walmart, right? Oh, for sure, a billionaire. But if you own 40%, then, like, if more people bought in, that shouldn't take away from your 40%. No, it shouldn't, though, because that's the whole point of shares. You own. Maybe you get. No, you're not. If no, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I need someone that, like, really knows business.
I know.
Because serious investing, I'll take my 401k, start that shit. I got families from Cali that already grow and have shops.
So
Dude, for real. Like, no,
it
would be a great fucking investment.
That's the investment. That's an investment.
No, it is. That's an investment, but it's not a loan. It's an investment. He's not saying he's loaning. He wants the share because you're investing in the company to do good.
Right. And I'm with the company. Therefore, me and the
yeah.
And that's why
you're a shareholder.
The company matches like whatever.
Yeah.
So,
that's what it's like when, like, I don't remember how much it was, but I remember at Taco Bell they're saying you get up so high they give you shares to the company.
Right.
So
No, most companies
because
do
then so you feel connected to the company.
Right.
You want the company to do good. If you want the company to do good, you're probably gonna over.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's why fucking somebody eats just fucking free sandwiches. So I'm gonna keep on stealing.
What's the point?
I'm gonna keep on fucking stealing until they.
We literally have no gain. We have no gain.
Yeah, no incentive except for it's like we're paying you, but it's like but then I have to pay you for
no
food
benefit
every day.
except for gain or money.
Yeah,
Our own
which every job.
Trying to.
Yeah, like we don't. Yeah. Typically, a startup company has 10 million authorized shares of common stock. As the company grows, it may increase the total number of shares as it issues shares to investors and employees. The number also changes often, which makes it hard to get an exact count. Shares, stocks, and equity are all the same. You cannot get a loan from a marijuana shop. The bank will not find a legal business. But if it becomes legal, though, they would, right?
Yeah, they would.
So you have investors. Yeah, if it became legal, they would do it right. But either way, if you have investors, that's fine. You will find investors. But what I'm saying is, how you're saying they increase the shares, that's fine. But if I invest in a company and I get 30% of a company in shares when they first start out, do I get more shares when they increase that number so that I still own? No. Because then, but the whole thing is,
originally asked 30, so that's the.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess that'd be it. You have to say, I want 30%.
I want more because it's.
Well, no, you say.
You'd have to. Okay, so
in the first deal.
In the first deal,
you say, I want 30% of the company.
Business starts
because
to
then
make
that
more,
means when they make.
You are not gaining anymore. You're literally making.
No, you'd be gaining because you get 30% of whatever.
Yeah. Okay. 30% of. But that number gets smaller the bigger the profit gain.
No.
The profit gain.
No. That's what I'm saying. It would if your shares. If you had a stagnant amount of shares. You said I want 30% of the company when it starts out.
Right.
Okay, imagine that there's 100.
Right.
So
yeah.
30. Well, it
1,000.
grows, and now they have 1,000 shares.
Right.
Well,
30.
now they'll have 30, which isn't. It
but
should go to 300. Is what I'm saying. Does it go to 300, or do you still have 30? Because if you still have 30, you got fucked.
It's 30%. You go from 30 to 300. That's percentage.
That's what I'm saying. Does it increase?
Yeah. No, it does. But that's what I'm saying. Is it increases the number for the
shareholder.
The shareholder.
Or
the owner.
Just shares in general.
The main business owner
grows
up more than what you are taking. Therefore, now.
Shouldn't, though. You got a percent. You have a percent of what they have.
Right,
you have a percent of the total.
But who's going to be. Okay, so you're making 30%. Right. 30% of 100.
Compared to whatever, how much they own.
30. Making 30.
Yeah.
Compared to the 7. Now they're making 700 compared to your 300.
Yeah.
Then they're making.
Which is still 30%.
7,000.
No, I get. Okay, yeah. No, I get that they're making.
Their number is going up a dramatic.
Right.
0. compared to yours,
But you're doing
you don't,
nothing.
As a business person, you don't stay the same. You see the growth and ask for more.
You
Because
can't.
you know that
But
their
even
growth
then,
is going to
because
go more.
your numbers are still going up, but the thing is literally you're doing nothing. Your paycheck that you're getting from them, from that original investment, is free and bigger. So even though they're getting
If you
bigger,
don't buy more, it's your own fault. That's what I'm saying. You would buy more because you see that their growth is going up. You buy more. And then if it starts to fall, the number is so high, you could sell instantly because you don't want to. I mean, you can take the chance.
Look,
You can
look,
take the
no,
chance.
no,
That's
that's
just a hard
that's
stop.
fine. No, I get the fact that you can buy more. That's not what I was saying. I was just trying to make sure that if you invest
Right,
initially,
no, you don't have to.
because investing
Right, that's
in well,
just
no,
a
no,
part.
but you keep the 30%. I was saying, even though because
I would.
no, I just want like, do you like
Yeah, the
automatically
number stays the same. Yeah.
at 30%, but not
30%.
but not your amount of shares. That's what I was saying. Because
30%.
what he was saying was that it starts out with this many shares,
Right.
but if the company grows, get more shares, basically give
No,
out.
yeah, no, you can
But
always
then
get more shares.
if it grew,
if it's a
you
percentage,
need so basically
percentages don't change it.
that's
Like-
what I'm saying.
Like
I was making sure that
shares is a number.
Was it-
Shares is a set number.
I know. But what I was saying was, is the original deal that you get when you invest
Yes.
in the company?
It's a
Is it 30% of the company?
plus
Do you
shares.
say I want 30% of the company forever, or do you say I want 30% of the company now, and then when it gets
I think
bigger,
it's until you make a certain amount of money. I think it's until
it
you
might
make
be.
a certain amount.
Well,
If
it
you make
can
a-
be. It can be.
I think
I think it also
most people
cannot
are
be
that, and then it's like
And then you can like try to re-up,
right,
like,
and
hey,
like,
I can give you
guess
some
what?
more
Let's
money.
Keep going, and
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna
I'll give you more
yeah,
money.
Yeah,
I think that's the
go.
because I remember on Shark Tank. Oh, I'll take 30%, or I'll take 49% of the company until you make $250,000.
They legally have to give you an option to buy more because we're there before they were grown. Yeah. That's yeah. Everybody gets
Nice.
that.
You get more shares if you buy
What-
more.
What
Because
do
you initially got
what
30
do
shares,
what
they
do you
don't
invest
owe
in?
you anymore. Wait, no. But he's saying here, he said you only get shares if you buy more because you initially got 30 shares. They don't owe you anymore because you invested in a gamble.
Of
The
the
30 is
shares.
example. Okay, but 30 being an example. Okay, out of 100, that's 30% of the company right then.
So they go to
Do
1,000,
If they go to 1,000, do they owe
Stay
you
at 30.
more
or do you go
to be at
300?
30%? Is that just you have to make that in writing that you have
crazy.
30%? Because if they go to 1,000,
Imagine
your
Epic.
30 is worth.
Imagine
not much.
Epic
Epic is fucking crazy, like crazy nuts for
Imagine if you
whoever
were to invested.
And it was a long
What do you
investment
you invested
because they've
like-
had Fortnite ready for fucking
'cause,
6 years.
people
Forever.
that I know you can invest in the industry fact of
Right, it's the
not
company
interest.
itself. I mean, the same thing with
Yeah,
Riot.
well,
I mean,
okay,
Riot
so
was
there's
a
the
fucking
company.
small
There's
company.
a company
Like-
like Epic. You want to invest in a company like as Epic.
Your
Invest
stock
in-
is just worth more. But okay, I see what you're saying there because you're saying that
You get
you're
stock.
saying that
Stock
there-
is easy.
you're
Stock
saying
is
that
easy
there's
to get.
still just 100 shares.
Stock is easy.
What I'm saying is
That's
that if they grow to where they say they have 100 shares as a company and you own 30, that's 30%. If their company gets so big that they increase in shareholders and they go from having 100 shares to 1,000 shares, do you automatically get 300 shares because you invested for 30% of the company, or are you just fucked if you got 30 shares and like sure
Before
your
investment.
shares? Well, I don't even know how they'd be.
That's not-
How would they be worth more than? I don't think
No,
they'd be
because
worth
then
more
you
because
want
then
to
like
make
you
money.
would get more shares.
You want to, the objective is to make 30%. Be I'm trying to make money. You gave them 30%.
I'm sure there's always a power struggle for 50% because you own the
If I
company.
gave them, I'm looking to make. Therefore, I'm looking for that 30 bigger number, $30.
Right.
I'm looking for 100.
Right.
So it would have to be like what's the point
Well,
in
because
investing and
because
getting your
because
money back?
because the shares themselves. What do you say?
value of
So,
right.
I
but
think
that would
think
be
what
the
I'm talking
300.
about
That
is
would
an
be the value of the
exponential
30
growth.
going to 30.
I think what I'm talking about is an
300.
exponential growth of a fucking crazy booming business like Epic. Before, if you invest in Epic before they release VR, fucking small company, their game's probably not going anywhere. As long as some random dude says, "Hey, let's release this VR thing," but I invested a week before this for 30% of the company. Yeah, man, we can't stop the fucking lag on the stream, man. I'm sorry. It's
going for
the audio stopping. The audio shouldn't be stopping.
going for more of a We have a video.
Sorry, I mean, this is for real the first time I've ever tried this.
Yeah.
And we're still trying to work out the kinks. We are recording it as well, so I can throw it up on YouTube later. But right now, we're just trying to figure it all out. Thanks for stopping in, though, man.
Definitely.
Brandon, if you can get back with that one, man.
Great.
Because I like
Now it's okay. It goes up and down.
it fluctuates, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But I understand. I understand that the share worth goes up for how much you own. But if you invest in a company, early on, is it the fact that I'd have to get in writing to say I'm investing this much for 30% of your company? I want 30% of your company. I'm assuming that's what you have to do. I'm assuming that's what you have to do.
Why would it change? Like, in what standpoint of asking for 30%?
Because is it? Are you saying I want 30% of your company right now?
I want 30% of your company the whole time.
Yeah,
Growth or
clearly.
Decrease or increase.
Is there a loophole?
Is
there a loophole? I guess like
contract.
yeah.
Have to be contract.
You'd have to make sure.
I want 30% of your income. No, that's the part of the gamble part. So like, if it fucks up, like, damn,
no, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
out 30%.
It's an investment.
I have
and
to
it's
pay
a gamble.
my 30% back to you, no matter what. Even if you lose.
Well, you probably pay it prior.
If you would.
So like they had the money to make their business work.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what it is.
30 was
Literally
okay, yeah.
exactly what I
So it's got to be writing. Okay, yeah. That's all I was wondering because it's like that's what you want to do. You want to invest for a percentage of the company
Right.
for this particular case for sure because it's like I don't fucking see it doing bad. You know, like
Right.
even if people fucking protested it, just because it's fucking Kansas or whatever, you would still get so many fucking people coming in. Like you would make money.
If it goes below your 30%, they pay you back and make it so you don't.
But they owe you 0 if they make 0. Yeah. Because you would already pay for your shares.
Okay.
But as long as I was just making sure that if it came to the point,
So if they pay the 30% back,
if there was an exponential growth where
if
they
pay
needed more
than
shares,
if they make more, they go past what you were wanting, and it goes to that 300. Does that mean that they've paid off
No.
what you were?
no. If you it depends in the writing, but we're
Okay,
just
yeah.
established here. If you say I want 30% of the company, unless it says you'd have to like that's you saying I want 30% of the company.
I want profit.
Forever.
Profit. I want 30% of the.
Well, just at
30% of the
no,
company
you're
profit.
saying I'm investing. I'm giving my shit to you. I mean, it's business.
I mean, yeah,
that's not
it's
even-
business. I get it.
I mean, like this makes sense to me now. I was just making sure that if you invested 30%,
Right.
because the way that you said it, where all right, they start out with 10 million shares, but if it gets bigger,
It's all legality shit. Yeah, fuck legality.
right.
Terms
But that's the thing, dude. That's where they get you those. If you don't know that shit,
It's sued.
and then all of a sudden,
So you gotta watch Suits.
either you get sued or you
You
get
gotta
fucking
watch
ripped
Suits,
off.
man.
Like you get
Watch
fucking ripped
Suits.
off because
Become a lawyer.
I thought
Gotta
I
get
had 30% of the company. Well, you did when they started out because their fucking shares were nothing, and then it grew so much, and now you only have the 30 shares. But it's definitely going back to the original thing. Definitely, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, buddy.
Yes.
You,
Yes. And this is weird for me too, because like it's weird for me to say that a pizza's a pie, but it is. Hot dog is a sandwich. It is a meat between.
no, you don't have enough space.
But you put shit on top of it, like whipped shit.
Yeah, but it's still covered in dough. A pie is covered
But
in dough.
it's just topping.
So you would say dough is part of a topping of
It's
a
an
pie.
open face pie. No
hot
top.
dog, open face sandwich.
Kinda depends on the way you hold it. Sure, why not?
It's not. You eat a hot dog. You eat a hot dog with the hot dog outward, or do you face it upright? If a hot dog is upright, a sandwich is enclosed. Sandwich being like, or sandwich between two things. Oh, fuck,
It's always
fuck.
sandwich. It's always outward.
It's not
It's a
sandwich.
sandwich.
It's more or less caressed. It's caressed. A
Are you
hot dog
saying
is
crust? Are you
caressed.
saying crust?
It's caressed. It's
Oh,
it's
caressed. The
caressed.
hot dog is
the
caressed by
hot
the
dog
bun.
is caressed. It's not being sandwich. Sandwich with pressure. As you eat a sandwich, you have pressure like a hamburger sandwich. Hamburger sandwich. That's
you have
Okay.
pressure, right, to keep it together as you
still
go
have
towards
pressure
your
to
mouth.
keep it
On a hot dog, you don't have to. You just fucking do that. It's gonna get messy. 100%. Hot dogs are gonna get messy. Yeah, it's gonna get.
Somebody clip that.
It's gonna get super messy. No, hot dog is a.
Oh wait, I'm gonna get to Braden's in a second too because that's a. But I think it is. I think it's a sandwich. What is it? It's
Like, I
just,
can
so
see-
a hot dog's its own thing,
Yeah,
which is fine if it is. Like
not being sandwiched. Sandwich. I mean, it can be sandwiched.
I've definitely had like a hot
It's like a
dog
burrito.
sandwich.
It's a sandwich. It's being sandwiched. Like the ingredients are being sandwiched together inside us.
Is a burrito a sandwich?
A burrito. Everything is.
I don't think a burrito's a sandwich.
What is
It's
the
a
definition
burrito.
of sandwich?
Yeah, you know what? That'll straight up give me the fucking definition of sandwich, and that will determine everything for me. Definition, bam. If it says 2 pieces of bread,
Item of
2 pieces of bread. Hot dog is not a sandwich.
hot dog is one piece of bread.
Meat, cheese, or other filling.
Between them, there's no meat between.
What's the second one real quick? Oh no, that's just a verb. That's the verb one. You're getting sandwiched.
That's
You're
mine.
getting
Sandwiched.
sandwiched. Yeah.
Mine.
No. Hot dog, not a
Not a
sandwich.
sandwich.
Not a
Not a
sandwich.
sandwich.
Not unless you rip that bun in two,
And
man.
two. If that bun comes in a fucking departure.
If you rip that bun in two, it's a sandwich.
That's
If
a
you
sandwich.
don't, it's a hot dog. So in that case,
Hot dog
what
has
is a
its
corn
own-
dog? Corn dog's a corn dog, man.
corn dog is
Corn dog
battered.
is a wiener on a stick.
battered. It's called
See.
corn because it's battered in, bitch.
You know, he's doing get out, literally fucking milk house. Yeah, we know. Yeah, that's Wolf of Wall Street for you. Corn dog. What
Do
people live
dog
with. Yeah,
pants
I know.
cover the ear?
Yeah,
What?
dog pants cover the ass and back legs, or just the legs and part of their
Dog
butt. Dog, like dog. Put
Putting pants on a dog. Does it? Okay. Does it cover their ass and back legs, or just legs? And part of
I mean, all
Fuck,
4
that- You
legs.
literally said the same.
Wait,
twice, right?
no. So it means, do they cover all 4 legs,
It's
or
a contradicting
just the
statement.
legs and part?
He says part of their ass and
butt?
back legs, or
I would
part
have
of
to
their
see it.
legs
I would have to see it.
and
But
part of
I
their
don't-
ass.
When you say dog pants, man, I honestly am drawing a blank here. Say,
I mean, all 4
can you give us a
legs
picture here?
on the same
Fucking link a picture for me, man. Because
like their waist down.
yeah,
or all
link
4
me a
legs.
picture because
They don't
I
have a
have
waist.
no fucking
Dogs
idea.
don't have a waist.
They have, like hips, right? I mean,
Hips in 2 places. They have 4 hip bones. Dogs have 4 hip bones.
they have 4 hip bones. They don't have just like shoulder bone things.
Are those shoulder bones?
I don't know. I don't know the
What's
anatomy
the
of a
difference
dog.
between a hip bone and a 360? Damn it! Hip has the
I think it's different because
hip has the the
because their
edgy-
legs are.
right. So hips have the
Yeah.
that weird.
I think that they have hip bones. They
the
also
reason
have
why we
like
have football.
they have
right
hip
there.
bones, and then they also have like not the same shoulder, but like but they have their own shoulder things because their legs are like kind of like chicken legs. How they get, you know.
Right.
I mean,
They
we have like fat right
they
here
have,
too,
like,
but they
3
have
different-
yeah. Okay, so they have that, but like their
Leg
leg
goes
gets
forward.
real fat and
Yes.
round on the
Like,
top.
Their back legs are not.
Their back
all the
legs
same.
have that round part.
Right.
Probably just more of a ball.
Okay, so ass, back.
But I don't know. I would have to see the dog
Give us the
pants.
fucking
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I've heard this question before, but I. Okay.
Oh, 100%. 100% right.
The second one.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
How would you
Okay,
move?
yeah.
How would the dog move in the front?
I mean, they have a hard time moving the second one. But
Only because it's uncomfortable. If they
Yeah.
got comfortable to it, you put diapers on.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing.
yeah. Second one.
Second one.
Second one for sure.
Second one. Second one solved here on the
Picture, explain everything for me.
fucking
Hot
hot dog's not a sandwich. Corn dog is a fucking corn dog because it's battered in corn and it's a fucking hot dog. Cornbread, yeah, exactly. Literally fucking self-explanatory. The dog has. Yeah, no, I get it.
Vagina or ass sex only? Like, are you saying, like, if you had a choice? If you had a choice, vagina or ass sex only? Vagina or ass sex only? Michael! Vagina or ass sex only? Yeah.
Vagina hands down. Ass good
Definition set. Penetration. No. No. Very. All your heart. Yep, your choice. Big ass or big tits? I'm an ass. Like, I know I fall for tits. I fall for tits real hard. Like, if they're really good, but I'm a hit it from behind person.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
ass for sure.
I'm a hit it from behind person. So
Ass for sure.
ass is like a very big thing for me. So
Yep.
if it's a perky ass, 10 for 10, bigger, 10 for
Gonna
11.
have one for the rest of your life? Yeah, big ass. Big tits are cool. I'm cool with smaller tits as long as they have tits.
My dick doesn't go around it.
Yeah, kind of. That's the thing. Honestly, the fucking New York chick fucking turned me into an ass person for sure.
Really?
Before, yeah. Dude, it was crazy. It was nuts. It blew my mind. It for real did. Like, I was literally looking at her ass, and I was like, she was laying down, and I literally thought she was laying on like 2 pillows.
Making me like consider like passing. I know what I look for, but like what I go for, settle for. Thing.
Right? Yeah, that's a. Yeah.
So like when it comes to Kathleen had both.
It also depends on what you.
When it comes
It
to
also
fuck
depends.
up.
It also depends on what you had, like an experience you have. Because like you can watch all the porn you want, like, oh, that chick has a big ass. But if you haven't been with that big ass,
Right.
you don't understand that
my
big
first-
ass. You know what I'm saying?
My first, like you think of like that chick you see in the ads of like porn, like getting fucking like, tossed around.
Walking on your daughter getting plowed by 50 guys, or walking on your son getting plowed by 50 guys.
Daughter,
You know?
more natural.
I guess, whatever. It's their life, man.
Daughter, more natural. Yeah. No, I'm not an asshole. I'm supportive of both. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
What
I'm
do
like,
I
whatever.
want? What do I want? My son not to be a good old pipe sucker.
Full smoker, right? Yeah, I'm just saying. That's common. Whatever. I really don't
I'm
give
not.
a shit.
That's too controversial.
They're my kid.
Me the way I was. Gonna
They're gonna wrestle. That they're both wrestling a lot right there. Definitely wrestling a
They're
lot.
showing me what they learned.
Problem is, how did they sneak 15 people in my fucking house without me seeing? What the fuck was that
Especially
about?
Especially the house I have.
15 dudes. There's like, yeah, we got a fight club going on down about. Yeah.
What information
if you,
did I
If you hear me
gain?
screaming, that's what it is.
Is it
I'm
my
just
house?
we're in a
Is it
fight
15
club.
people in my house, 15 people in the warehouse.
Wait.
Why am I in the warehouse?
You know
Where
what?
did I
Either way, I'm winning in this situation because I have a house that can fit at least
15
17 people.
Yeah, we're good.
Me, my child, and 15 people.
Yeah.
That's a nice
That's a
house.
win. That's a win
better
in my
than this
book.
place.
Yeah. Win.
Fuck. And they're having sex? That's not a fucking, I mean, you could really
Celebrate.
cram yourself in there, I guess, but like, whatever. No arms, no legs. No arms or no legs. Probably no arms, yeah. I mean, you can get artificial either one.
I don't know though.
If you
It's
can,
like a wheelchair?
can you get artificial stuff?
No.
If you can get artificial stuff, I think
Arms.
no legs,
I
man.
want to feed myself.
Fucking Tink Tink.
Arms. I want to feed myself.
Fucking Tink Tink, man.
I can
Tink
deal
Tink
with
was
the
a
wheelchair. I can
runner.
deal with the wheelchair.
Yeah, I could deal with the wheelchair too. I do
Arms. I wanna feed
like
myself.
doing wheelies and wheelchairs.
I can play games. I can play games.
You can play games yeah, you know what? All right, yeah, you know
Arms.
what? You know what?
Arms.
Arms. Yeah.
Legs
I
are
changed
just,
my mind. Can't get artificial for whatever
yeah,
reason.
arms.
Yeah. Because
I
you
could
still
deal
play
with the wheelchair.
games,
Yep.
yeah.
I could still eat on my own. I could be spoon fed. I could drive. No, you can drive. You can drive.
Yeah, you could take all your clothes off if you wanted to. You
If
don't
you
have to
wanted
worry
to.
about that.
Yep. Jack.
Jack, big one. You still, have sex with chicks. You might get more leverage. You might be able to really,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like,
Fucking Shallow Hal.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Shallow Hal, that shit. Yeah, no, definitely that. I think it's something. You're hitting a list of questions.
These are some good questions. I like this. See, this is why Brandon might have to be our third guy.
Yeah,
He'll be the third guy that if we're getting too slow, like
Yeah, we
if
just
we're
run out
running out of
of content.
topics,
Yeah.
you just start throwing out weird ass shit, or you start like you'll be the Jamie from Joe Rogan thing, and you just like look up,
the
you just
Have you
look
heard
up
about
whatever's
the
like
news?
the big topics
news,
going on,
yeah.
and then just fucking throw them out there, see if we fucking heard about it or whatever.
He got
Psychedelics
into
fucking free
cannabis.
too.
He got into cannabis.
Anyway, give up games for the rest of your life, or give up sexual pleasure. That's a fucking. Give up sex or give up game.
You know, it's so hard. I talk like every time I've talked to every time I've come into
Gross.
every time I've come in a girl. every time I've like hit that point, obviously, where it's not talking anymore, it's we're going for something. I have to, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say relationship,
But like,
because, it
well,
falls
no,
off.
a relationship,
it can, like towards.
But no, that's what you're
towards,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
You're
towards
being
relationship.
serious.
Yeah, it gets more serious. Instead of it being like, all those times I didn't text her, like when we were just kind of like talking and stuff like that, I have to clarify and
Yeah,
like
you play a lot of video
yeah,
games.
I have
That's
to
a big thing, yeah.
The clarification is no longer like
Because
I
now
was
you don't feel-
I was just doing something.
Right. And dude, no, that was a
The
big thing for me, too,
clarification
yeah.
has to come across of I was literally ignoring you because I was not paying attention
to my phone
to
at
you.
all.
Yeah, I was not paying attention
wasn't looking
to
at my
you.
phone 'cause I was playing
so
video games.
invested into something else.
Yeah, I was playing League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so invested into something else that no longer was I
It's
I can't
shitty
say-
because I have
didn't
a
care.
girlfriend.
It's not that I didn't care
Right.
that you were
Yeah,
texting me, because 100% like
And they're gonna
during that
they're gonna
time
spin
I
it
would be
that
like,
way.
oh shit,
They're
I
gonna
forgot.
spin it that way.
Right. 100% like I would have those
And that's
times
the
where
thing
I'm
is like getting older is like you're supposed to
Yeah,
you're supposed to like let go of the video games. Like
It's
oh,
definitely a hard one.
I have a girlfriend. So
All
this is
sexual pleasures show no porn, no masturbation.
so you're just
Literally
gonna be
a girl.
bedwetting
Yeah.
every 12 weeks,
Games.
dude. Games. It's so shitty to say because I have a girlfriend and all that shit too.
Games.
He has a girlfriend too, but like games. Dude.
Games.
That's
I get
been a
so
part
much
of my life for so
satisfaction.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Fuck the world. I can escape.
Yeah,
I can.
I
could
for real
just.
though. Like
I can disappear off the grid and play video games. If I had
Yeah,
unlimited
kinda.
money, I would
That's-
buy all the games I wanted and just. I would be able to just.
that's the thing, and honestly, that bugs me that I enjoy it that much because
Right.
like it bugs me that I would rather. When I think about it this way, it bugs me that I'd rather sit at home on my computer and play video
Oh,
games.
wow.
I would much rather because I like people.
So many times.
People before this
I've done
don't
that so many
understand.
times.
Like
I've done it.
you make friends online. Like
Right,
I
right,
met
right.
Sierra, Windjam, Friendo.
It's like you're there
Deej,
with
all
them.
these people. Yeah, and like I would consider us good friends.
Right.
now.
Right.
And we talk, or used to talk all the time. And it was like, I'm ready to go hang out with my friends,
Yeah.
which is online
yeah.
because they're all over the world. And like, don't you just want to hang out with friends in real life? It's like not really.
Really?
Like it's the same.
What are we
thing.
gonna do?
Even my friends in real life, we were all playing League and shit together for like the longest time.
A while. Yeah.
So it was like,
then you have those
that's what
other
we
friends.
did.
It's like life shit. And you're like, I don't want your drama in my life.
yeah,
I don't want what you're going through to be like. I don't want to go through that.
yeah.
Like I know that I'm not going through it, but 100%, if I talk to you,
I have to deal with it. Yeah, I
you're
have to
gonna
deal
make
with
me
it.
want to put my input on it, and my input's not gonna be necessarily might be what you want to hear, or you're just gonna be like, oh, I wish I could be you, and then I'm gonna feel like the asshole because I didn't make the decision you made on the whole like life thing.
Yeah.
And it's like
I'll say I've gone a lot longer without having sex than I've gone without playing video games.
I can say
Really.
there's definitely points like where I hit like a wall.
You were
like-
still playing video games.
I still play video games, but there's definitely like a focus level of rather than like.
I mean, everybody at some point you kind of get to the like. That's
feel
not
like
true
mine's higher.
because I have gotten to the point where
I
I
feel
just
like mine's higher.
there's a point I've gotten this point twice in my life now where I just felt like I was cool being self.
right.
Like I was just like, you know what?
no,
fuck
I
a
remember
girlfriend.
that. I remember asking
Like-
myself.
Like fuck a girlfriend. You're like I don't need a
How often
goddamn
does he wake
girlfriend. And really, I mean,
How often does he wake it?
yeah, it's like honestly, you don't need a girlfriend. You know,
You don't. And
And it's
work
just like-
wonders. The hand gets old.
yeah.
That's why that like first time after being celibate, you're like, God damn,
It's like that's right.
that cum is
But that's
a
the thing.
whole nother cum.
Once you forget about that whole feeling,
Right.
and then you're just like, I don't even know what I'm missing. You're like, it's been so long, I don't even know what I'm missing.
If it wasn't for League, we would never know each other.
Maybe.
I can't say that because I didn't meet you through League. It's Michael and Vaughn.
Okay,
which
that's
was
fair.
through. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
I was
'Cause
thinking, like, did you go to
I met-
Battle Station? Oh,
I
you
met
went to
Michael
Battle
through
Station for
League. Met Michael
So
through
did I.
League. And I met you.
Yeah, there's a
Ron.
good chance.
Yeah. No.
It's not good. I mean, we met through a game, and like I would say we're good friends now. but like I would
We know
consider us
each
good
other.
friends.
Yeah.
Granted, we don't talk all the time, but I don't talk. I mean,
We
I think
still are. We
that's
keep
just
up.
like getting older.
It's like
Like,
instead of being I don't
Talking
know.
to my brother was like that too. Like my mom always asked me, like, "Hey, have you talked to Justin in a while?" I'm like, "No," but I see his Facebook
I mean,
and
it's the
shit.
same thing. Like you think of us,
And then-
like me and you, we're really good friends. As to like, if somebody saw us, they'd be like, "Oh, how's Michael?" Like instantly, they
Right,
don't think
yeah.
of like, "Oh, a long." They see me like, "Oh, how's Colton?" Like that's not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
person
yeah.
they ask me. They're like,
Yeah, yeah.
"How's Michael?" Because they know me and you
Yeah.
are like
They might know
fucking,
we're also
like
fucking
some
roommates,
duct
but
tape shit, and I'm like, that's like the difference.
True.
So
That's
like
true.
our friendship is a whole another thing compared to
Right, but I mean,
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like yeah, it's like you
that's
see me.
that's a person I'm to though. Is like
And
I
I'm
always
related.
ask
I'm basically
about
like
people.
a relation topic to Michael. I want to say Michael's relation topic. I've made some bad decisions. with my
No, I
best
definitely
friends.
had people.
Made
Who was
some bad
asking?
decisions.
Shelby asked about you.
Really?
Yeah. It's sort of Aaron by that. It's not like I mean, she was just asking like, "Oh, hey, what's he doing? Is he in your band?" I was like, "Plays the skin flute. We don't need one of those." But no, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh is out fucking being a bulldozer, dog.
Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Homer.
Oh,
But more than a home wrecker.
yeah.
More than a home wrecker.
Not full Justin.
Like-
Mild Justin. Mild
Yeah,
Justin.
just mild. No, I mean, no, he's being old. And I think the chick he's with right now, he's not. It's Aaron's cousin. She messaged her. She like snapped
The
her.
one?
She was like,
Heather?
No.
Okay, I was like, Heather's
Different.
I mean, this is a great podcast. So you should listen to it. I'm not.
Yeah, Heather's fine. It's fine. It's cool. But no, like Aaron said she messaged her cousin, "Hey, just don't sex."
And
she got blocked. Her cousin blocked.
the other one from fucking.
She never showed up to the house. That's
not. Has a sister.
remember.
Summer.
They look the same.
Summer.
Summer.
Banging
They
Summer.
Still no.
Oh, that's so upset. Man, I tried for Summer.
Like you tried for Heather.
No, I didn't.
No, you probably did.
Heather.
Real true.
Heather. No. Heather. That was the night. Heather was the one that like that night. I was talking in a country accent. I kept talking like this. And Heather was like, "Why you keep talking like that?" I was like, "Talking like what?" She's like, "You know what?" I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. We all from the same place. I've been around you multiple times. I don't know what you're talking about." Like, she pulled Aaron over. She said, "Aaron, is he talking weird?" I was like, "Aaron, am I talking weird?" She's like, "Yeah, he's talking weird." Like, that's so fucking rude. I never once brought any of you two out in the situation, and here you are talking about my accent. That's fucking rude.
Aaron doesn't ever play along. You trying to do the pub crawl?
I was.
August 25th,
Yeah.
Saturday. It'll be
On-
maybe at the pub.
Yeah, the pay-per-view.
Yeah, pay-per-view pub. But yeah, $40. Yeah, I mean, told him that. Like, well, we'll see if Macy and her boyfriend show up. And I was like,
Do
well,
you still
fucking paying
Deeks?
Deegs. More.
Deeks not so much for us because
No-
I fucked everything.
Wait, no. Oh,
You
maybe
do.
him. Yeah,
You
I fuck with Deegs. I
fuck
talk
with
with
Deegs.
Peyton, but Peyton is in a relationship again with a new chick,
Totally.
and he's
Literally, he has two
he's just
kittens,
he's
and
just being
he's
Peyton.
pussy.
Yeah,
He has two.
he inherited
Snapchats.
he
Snapchats.
inherited two kids, and he just yeah.
Sorry, Peyton.
Yeah, it's cool, Peyton.
Truth hurts.
Yeah, sorry, I mean, we
You
just
don't
miss
talk
you.
to
We
us.
miss you coming out and saying shit, man, and now you're just
Remember that one time you
he's
made me
dadding up,
when you were
it's
single and you made me? I actually have it on my Snapchat still. You say Yellow Wolf and the
Oh, yeah, that was good.
jumping up on you.
Good.
times. Guess what hasn't happened since you got a girlfriend
you singing Yellow Wolf.
and
Cougars
having
jumping
cougars
up
jump
on
on you. I fuck with Deeks. Fucked up and may have hit on Deeks' friends.
He just doesn't come out anymore. He gets invited. He just doesn't come out. They're not even there, most. She's like, Ella's even.
He stopped. He won't stop.
her. Oh, whatever. It's fine. They don't give a shit.
I know.
And they always talk shit on her anyway. They're like, oh, she fucking on jail. Shit.
I mean, great person.
All right, let's get another.
Yeah.
What are you doing this weekend?
Tomorrow
is the weekend. Yeah, tomorrow.
I'll be here from.
We'll be here drinking.
2.
I'll be here at 9. I have to work. I get off at 9
anywhere
p.m.
from 2 past 2 p.m.
Yeah,
Just show up.
2 p.m. to question mark.
Send me a good old Facebook Reno.
Yeah, come on
I'll
over.
give you the old address, Reno.
We'll do another one of these. Probably not as long, but maybe.
Drink. We'll probably drink.
Maybe it will be.
I definitely will drink.
Oh yeah, drinking for sure. There'll be a decent amount of people. City works at
Sales.
Saturday.
No.
But yeah, man, come on out. Be a good time. At least come out for a little while. Say what's up. Just like come have a beer too. Like, if you want to bring your own shit to smoke, go for it. The podcast thing, whatever this is. I'm gonna say it's a podcast.
Definitely.
It's a
Starts-
podcast. It's a
starts off.
podcast. It's fucking two people talking.
Yeah.
About
Podcast.
random.
Podcast.
Yeah, podcast.
We've definitely.
If see if I'm too tired after work. Should be fun. I'm gonna go play the extra butthole. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up anyway.
Yeah, we hit.
We've reached
3:35.
maximum topic. Yeah,
maybe.
and we
Maybe
3.5
4
hours. Plus, we went for about 15 minutes before this. We had to restart.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had like 2 or 3 like brand new people I've never seen before. It ain't bad. But thanks for stopping in, man. We should definitely do this again. It's a lot of fun.
Worked out a lot.
Yeah, I fucking like this. We're gonna have to invest in some mics and headsets, splitters, headset. That'd be a shit. We do Discord, do the
Go
little
from there.
call in,
Yep.
have people come in, or just be guests Discord. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in.